What's up, everybody? Sensei here. Welcome to the show. Welcome to another electric hot
Wow,
live because it is hot up here.
it's
And it
hot.
we almost didn't make it tonight. Had a couple power outages. It's crazy what's going on. The weather's
I
nasty
know.
up here, but we're
That's
here.
crazy what you said. What do you say the weather was up there right now? It's
Dude,
10:30 at night.
it's it's 10:44. I'm looking up at this. It's 98 degrees at 10:44 at night.
Oh,
It was well
that's
over 100 degrees
crazy.
today. Yeah.
I'm over here down south and it ain't even like that. I got like 75, 78.
It's nuts. But guys, Mikey, let me cook for a quick second. I'll get this. We about to go off the rails with a crazy train like Ozzy up here. Anyway, so I want to thank everyone for being patient and joining us. Roger, what is happening, dude? And I
Thanks, guys.
appreciate you
What's up, Roger?
for being here. And we appreciate everybody being here. Roger, you're in the
Always.
trenches with us again. Green Master Mike, appreciate you as well. You know that. And we got a lot to talk about. And we're going to get this Electric Live going more regular. It's just a lot of stuff has been going on
A lot.
behind the scenes. Yeah. So, but they're going to come more frequent. And we have a special Electric Live coming next Sunday. And we'll put a post out for
Yeah.
that. We got a good one coming. Should I tell them or
Yep.
should I let them wait till the post?
Nah. Start telling them, man. They gotta tune in, man. It's gonna be really good. Go
Tell
for
them
it,
or don't
sir.
tell them.
No, tell them, dude. Tell them.
Okay. So we got a treat for you guys. So we
I'll
have
tell you
Mike.
one word. I'll tell
Okay,
you
got
one word. And it'll say everything you want to say. And I even named it. I told Mikey about it.
Go ahead, say
Or
it.
links.
There you go, guys. That's the hint. So repeat that one more time, and then people
The
can put
Aura
that.
links.
All right, guys. You can put your guests down inside the comments when you figure that out. But it's gonna be a great show. We
And
got
that'll be next Sunday.
two great guests coming on, and let's see who else.
Well,
Okay.
I got something I want to talk about unless you're ready to roll.
Hold on one sec. Let's get a
All right.
mic check. Raj, how's our voice levels?
Dude,
How are the mic
do
levels?
I sound lovely like a bird? Like a
Sound
bird.
you sound like
I like
Barry
to crow more like it, huh?
Barry White. You sound like Barry White on this end.
Hey, you'll
Dude, it
never
is.
find
I know, dude. I don't know how long
another
I'm gonna
love
last.
like this.
Love like
Remember
this.
that?
I
That
do
was
actually.
the one, man.
That's a good jam, actually.
I think that was one of his best, actually.
It was. He had some really good songs, actually. Um, yeah, we got a lot to talk about. So we got so much stuff
I
that
know you don't know where to start.
we don't even
huh?
honestly we don't even know where to start.
I
So
got, I got,
you want
I
to
got it.
you want to dive straight in like head first, or do you want to kind of ease into it? How do you want to do it?
No, you go dive in. That's how you got to get on a UC. You got to go head first. You can't
Okay, so first thing we
dabble
do,
about
we're
it.
going to talk about Captain Center. What's happening, brother? Again,
What's
another shout out
up?
to Roger. We're going to go with this EUC bit first, get ourselves tuned up, let some other people come in. Sensei, it's perfect. Mike must have got from the dollar store. Oh, no. So, do you want us to turn? Not bad. Should we turn them up or just keep them at the same volume, Roger?
You know what I want to do, dude? I want to get that voice thing that Duff's got, and I want to sound like some kind of cartoon character.
You already sound like a cartoon character.
Do I really?
I'm just messing with you,
I'm
dude.
trying.
Okay. Well, he said it's not bad. And we know Raj is a perfectionist. I'm saying that in a good way. So
No, that's a good thing.
that's a good thing. So if he says not bad, we're good. Okay.
Sweet.
So
Thank you, Roger.
thanks, Raj. As always, man. Appreciate you. So here we go. So we're going to dive into this EUC bit here, and we're going to talk about this wheel first. And then we're going to talk about something that comes at the end. And then we're going to get into the dirt that's gone on. Anyway, so let's go. Here we go. Let me make this bigger. And there's no music to this. So everyone's talking about the Xeno, right? Talk
I'm
about the.
impressed.
Well, I am, but I'm not. And I'm going to tell you why. Again, I never
Why?
rode this wheel. I'm just going off what I can see. And I think the reason why, and I think everyone will understand why I'm saying this, I'll just say it now. I think they went look over functionality in a sense. We all know that all the specs are going to be on top. I just think being, let's just look at it first, and then we'll come back to it so everyone knows what we're talking about.
Okay.
So we have a 2,500 watt motor, 10,000 watt peak, which is phenomenal, 126 volt, which is more than enough. Battery, 2,200 watt hour Samsung, 21,700 cells, which is good. Maximum real world riding speed 50. So you're looking at about 50, about 45.
I don't know about that. Roger, hey, you were riding with Justin, right? When he was riding the Xeno. What do
He
you
hit,
think the real max speed would be? I don't think I would want to go 50 on that thing. I think
no, me
that
either.
thing might shut off, dude.
But he did, the dude hit
He was doing
40.
over 40, right? I think he was
He,
doing 45, 40 around there, and he was going smooth.
yeah, no beeps. I know he was doing at least 40 when I saw him on that bike path, and there was no beeps. And free spin lift speed is, they're saying 59 miles an hour, 95.
That doesn't seem right, dude. 59 miles per hour?
Well,
You
that's
would think it would be up in the 80s, maybe, you know, at least.
well, no, not necessarily. Depends on how they have it programmed. It's all, remember, it comes down to the firmware. So let's see what else we got here.
So what do you like about it and what don't you like about it? Let's go
Hold
with
on.
the likes. We'll both say what we like about it, and then we'll say what we don't like about it. 'Cause
Right.
there's things I like and things I don't like about it.
Let's
What do
get
you
to
like about it?
let's get to the end first, and then we'll
Oh, and then it's a 20-inch tire too, dude.
20-inch 80/90 off-road street or hybrid. Me personally, I had to go with the hybrid tire. Suspension, perfectly fine. We all know that stuff. Suspension travel 90 millimeters, which is good. Trolley handle. Okay, we'll come back to that. The headlight, perfectly fine. Why is this thing taking so forever here? Okay, let me go back a little bit. I don't know why this thing's taking so long.
The
Maximum,
weight is awesome. The weight
yeah, the
is
weight,
awesome.
weight's
Awesome.
fantastic.
It's the
Charger,
lightest
BMS.
20-inch wheel on the market right now,
Mm-hmm.
I
Mhm.
think.
Yeah, let's just go back for a quick second. So the
10
weight
amps,
set.
you can charge with 10 amps. That's awesome.
Yeah. So hold on a second. I just want to go back a little bit just to make sure that we're hold on.
Next gen.
This thing is just being really finicky here today.
What's
One more
that?
time. This thing is just being really finicky today. This thing, StreamYard sometimes has a mind of its own.
I know. I'll talk to you about that
Yeah.
later about that because I looked at some
Might go
some
with another
stuff
one.
that I could buy it and we could just eliminate StreamYard and use this thing.
Yeah, I'm thinking about
I
doing
found
that
a new
too.
one, dude.
So 72 pounds. We'll just look at that one more time. I think is a great weight for the wheel. I do anyway. And so what we'll start doing now is just kind of condensing it and looking at. And this is, so we'll start giving our opinion now. This is what I think about it. So let's give, what do you think about it so far, Mikey? What are your
Okay.
pros and cons?
I'll tell you. First, I'll tell you the goods. Then you tell me the goods, or you want me to give you both. So I'll give you both real quick.
Yeah, quick fire your stuff
Okay.
for take
So
your
the
time.
goods to me, it's a 20-inch wheel,
Mhm.
right?
Yep.
It's a NOSFET wheel. NOSFET's pushed out nothing but good products since they've started.
Right.
Now, the good thing about it, that it's not that expensive. To me, it's not that expensive for a 20-inch tire, but it's just the bad things now that I don't like about it is, and this is something they've done with all their wheels, man. It ain't nothing new. I mean, the Apex had flat sides. That's the only thing. But like the Aero, the Aeon, and the Xeno, all three of those, they didn't make them to put pads like easily on there. And that was one of the things. And the thing about the Xeno I don't like is this handle, man. Why did you go cheap on it? They should have just kept the Aero. They should have just kept the Aero. I've had the Aero for over I think almost 2 years or something now. I think that's how long I've had it. And I've been using it every day to go to work. I use it every day to go to work. I've never done any adjustments on the suspension since I've owned it.
Mhm.
I put air one time, and I think that was at ABS. And I think it was Roger that or one of them. Oh no, you know who it was? It was Monocycle that went with Zen. He goes, dude, your arrow's got like 5 pounds of pressure. And I or something like that. I'd say something crazy like that. And I was like, you're kidding. He goes, no, man, look. And he was pushing the tire. I have been riding this thing, and I know I'm a goofball about it. I didn't check the air, and I was riding it with like 5-10 pounds, dude. I mean, you know what I mean?
Look at that.
So
That's
the
crazy.
Arrow is an awesome wheel. To me, the Arrow is their best wheel that they've made to the day right now.
Okay.
But the Xeno, this handle thing, the wiggleness, the plastics that they used on it,
That's dangerous.
they're like cheap, dude. Why didn't they just make it hard? And
Yeah.
and if they learned anything from the Arrow and the Aeon was we need to make it so we could put a seat on it easily.
Yeah.
And they didn't.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
maybe that's their thing. They're like, they don't give a shit about the seat. They're like, hey, if this is a performance wheel, it's not, it's just for performance. But I see the Xeno, my final conclusion, as a great, great beginning to off-roading. Because with this, you're almost there. It's just that 90 millimeters of travel, but everything else checks all the marks off for being an off-road wheel to me, or a commuter. Right. Or maybe you're going on a light ride, but yeah, it's not a monster like F18 or some of the other wheels. You know what I mean?
No, I
20-inch
get
wheel. It. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
And that's about it, man. But what do you got about it?
Okay, I'm gonna kind of dive in and out. What I do like about it, I love the weight. I'm always like a grab and go commuter banger wheel type person. I like that. What else? I like the design, but at the same time, I think the design is its Achilles heel. Can't put pads on this wheel. You can put them on, but you're very limited. And I think, and this goes out to NOSFET, I have big feet. I wear a size 12 or 13, depending on the shoe. And the bigger your feet are, the harder it is to put pads on the wheel. I'm talking about as far. I'm talking about. You got to
back your foot up more.
You got to back. Yeah, you got to back your foot up. So for me, I don't even think I can get a back pad on that thing. I'm just being honest. I don't know, and it'd be very difficult for me.
I don't think so either, dude.
I couldn't get a back pad on it, so that would be a problem. I don't see why they would make a wheel so difficult to put a seat on. That's like trying to solve a Rubik's Cube trying to put a seat on that thing. I don't know why they would do that.
Like I said, I think they made these three wheels, the Aeon, the Arrow, and the Xeno. They did not make them for you to sit down. They made it for you to stand up and ride.
I think you're right. But you have so many people that ride seated. You're like alienating.
You're limiting their market.
Yeah, you're exactly. And that's like, I'm like, why are you doing that? So the seat, the handle, not a big fan of that. And the reason with the handle, the way that thing twists around, if that thing twists like in the dirt and it catches and it spins up, that thing can tip over on you. You understand? And burn off. You know what I'm talking about. That thing was
or hurt your wrist, dude. Because
it's no good.
If you're trying to like swing it back and it's tilting one way.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's 72 pounds, but if you're a small guy, or maybe a small woman,
right?
And you grab that handle and it's twisting, you might lose control and it might berserk on you, dude.
Yeah, that's not good. A wheel spinning up and rubbing up on your leg or something. When that thing's spinning up off to the side, it's not good.
I like that it's a 20-inch wheel, though.
I like the 20-inch tire. I like the weight. And of course, you're getting the NOSFET reliability, because people don't have much trouble with those wheels. I mean, they're good quality wheels.
No trouble.
Right.
I haven't had one issue, and I've owned it, I want to say 2 years, dude.
Mm-hmm.
The Arrow.
Good things. I'm not a big fan of the price. And the reason why I'm not a big fan of the price, because if I was going to spend that much money, I would just get the F18. I would. That's me.
Well,
that's what I would do.
Yeah, well, we all know that the F18 is the best bang for your buck right now.
Yeah.
Performance-wise.
Yeah, I would just get the F18.
Or we can get it for like 26 right now, me and Sensei.
Or maybe.
We get hooked up, but if you were to buy it, you're probably going to get it for 28, 29. That's still cheaper than that.
Yeah, it's still cheaper.
And it has stuff like you can take the motor out in 2 minutes. You can, you got the best suspension out there that they're tinkering with, this 4 little deal with the suspension on Kingston wheels.
Suspension, adjustable pedals, 20
Yeah,
inch.
and
It's
and it
taller.
seemed like they're working on their firmware a little more because now they made the F22 and it can go over 70 miles per hour,
Yeah, yeah. I was
which is
watching.
crazy, dude. Why didn't you do that from the beginning?
Oh, you
You
know
know what I
why?
said?
You
If
already, you
Raj,
know
if
why?
you're still here,
You
if
know why they
Roger's
didn't do
still
it.
here, do you remember what I told you, Sensei, when they came out with the F22? And I was
I.
like, they need to send this to Raj. They need to send
Oh,
this
you
to
did
Raj
say
to the
that. You did say
F22,
that.
and they need to up the speed on it. And if they would have sent it to Raj and Raj would have tinkered it and be like, hey, you got to fix this, and they would have had that high speed, Kingston would have been sweeping all the competition out the way, dude. But
Mm-hmm.
they didn't do it. It was like a little too late. But I guess, it's never too late, maybe. I don't know. Because Stan Lee loves the damn thing. He
He
says,
loves it.
yeah.
I mean, if push came to shove and I needed to get a wheel, I mean, I would take the Patent S. Me personally, I would take the Patent S over the
The
Zeno.
Casino? Really?
I would. Yeah, I would take the Patent S. I would have an easier time getting pads on the wheel, even though it's
Oh, for
not a 20
sure.
inch wheel. It would just be less hassle for me. I would do it. Even though, like I said, the Zeno has its pros, and its pros far outweigh its cons. It's just a minor little things. It's just would be like it would be just a no for me. So that's it. And I'm not saying it's a bad wheel. We're not bad mouthing anybody. It's just we're giving our opinion.
Oh,
And I think maybe in the future you can still have a sexy curvy wheel, but you gotta make it more functional for people. I don't think you
they
should
should
have
have
to pay.
made it wider. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, well,
They should have
lengthwise you're
made it
talking about.
wider.
You have more room to play
Maybe
with.
you could have got it,
Yeah, 'cause I know I'm not getting I'm not getting any back pads on that wheel. Not
Yeah.
with my big feet.
Well, it would. I know no one's. Well, there is a Bigode following still, and I'm sure there's a lot of Bigode boys. And I
No, no,
still got my
Bugode is
master, and I love it, but
Bugode's
I
gonna
won't
be
buy another
fine, dude.
Bigode wheel again. I
I
won't.
I no, I disagree with that. I think you will. If they come out with the right wheel, you'll buy one.
Well, maybe, dude, but right now, the way
Right
I'm
now,
seeing
no,
it,
but
it's like their shit is still the same. Raj is about to get the board for the X Max, I believe, right, Raj? So we'll
yeah.
see what Roger, what
Mhm.
he pushes out on it, and if it seems viable, then yeah, I mean, I'll support it. But right now, I don't see Bigot doing too well, man.
Dude, they were selling. Now again, it was I don't mind it, but it was like, and I actually like that wheel. The 134-volt Blitz was selling for $1,500, dude. That was crazy.
That's a good deal.
That's what I'm
That's
saying,
a good
dude. I'm
deal.
like 20-inch wheel. It's tall, more than fast enough. I mean, for me anyway. For your average rider, it's more than fast enough. I mean, if you're out
Oh
there on the
yeah,
track trying to push it,
and it's great waterproof, right? And it's
yeah, it's
got all
good.
the LED stuff. I'll tell
Good
you what,
balance.
Bigot right now, they're gonna pick up all the newbies. The people that don't know shit about EUCs, they're gonna look at Bigot and be like, dude, why am I gonna buy that when I could buy two of these? I could buy a Blitz and an Extreme for the same price as I buy a Lynx S. You know
Well,
what I
they're
mean?
sold. They sold out of that wheel. I mean, I saw it and looked at it. I was like, wait a second, that's a great deal. I went back, not even at the end of the day. I think when I got home
Yeah, they
from
were
work,
out.
they were out.
Yeah, I'd like to know how many of those guys are newbies still. I'm telling you, they're getting all the newbies, guys that have no knowledge about all the ups and downs that have been happening, with Big O.
Hmm. Yeah, I think would have been good if NOSFET would included a fairing kit that went with that wheel that you can put over it. Again, you're going to lose some of the aesthetics of it, but you still have that option to put that on there, and you can put your pads on because it can extend it a little bit, you know. But to sit there and you have to craft your own stuff, and I just don't want to go through all that, man. You pay all that money, you just want to take the wheel out the box, tune it up, and ride it. You don't want to have to be making all that stuff for it, man. So,
Yeah. Well, right
so
now I see King Song kicking ass right now with the F-18. I almost got it, dude. You know that. And
yeah,
but
yeah.
I just it doesn't go as fast as the Lynx S.
Well,
And
you're faster than me, so
yeah,
you're faster than me, so it would work well for me. And I think being a little bit taller, because my legs are very, very long.
yeah, we know
Um,
this.
yeah, so it would work well for me, and I would be happy with that. So that might be the next one. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, you never know. And I'll tell you what, right now, I have a feeling that price is still going to go down on the F-18 just a little bit more, man.
I believe
See,
so.
right now it's at 399 with and you know, and we're looking at next gen mobility. This is next gen mobility.
Hmm.
Um, and I'm sure you can get a small discount from next gen if you call Rob personally and talk to him.
Well, you can
Um,
get the code. The codes will knock about $100 off. If I'm not mistaken. What,
yeah,
100 or 150? What is it? Between 100 and $150, and that'll take you underneath the 3 grand mark. So
I mean, look at the Pad S right next to it, though, dude. You know, like,
yeah,
yeah, it's a bit of a war. So,
yeah.
but I mean, the Pad S is a 16 by 3 tire, dude. So it's not a 20-inch like the F-18 and the Xeno.
But you know what? You had brought this up before, and I kept thinking about it. Um, and that wheel comes in as a dark horse. I think people are sleeping on that wheel. If you know, you know. Is the Extreme? Extreme selling for $1,600, dude. Isn't it 1,600 or 1,700?
See, that's the only wheel that I think I would recommend from Vigoda, and the reason is because of chance,
It
you
was
know,
built well.
and the X Max, yeah, if Roger puts his name on it, yeah, I would recommend it too because Roger went out to China, they tested the wheel, they tinkered with it, so yeah. But anything besides those two wheels, I don't know, man. I'm a little scared, man.
I
I've
really
had
wanted,
cutouts,
dude. I
and you
really
know what?
wanted to
I
try the X Max too. I just wish that they would have come to New York City because I really wanted to ride that wheel. I wanted to ride that thing
oh,
really
when
bad.
Liam was running around with it.
Yeah, yeah. I wish they would
I
have
know
came to New
Liam.
York.
If anybody talks to Liam, why did you skip New York?
Yeah, he should have come to New York.
I don't
I
get that.
They said weather, but I don't know.
He
Like
was
I
here in
said,
San Diego with it.
yeah, I wish they had come because I was looking forward to that one actually. And I'm not like a big wheel type of person. I can ride them. I'm sort of like, again, I'm like the 20-inch wheel guy, if you want to say that. That I like the 20-inch wheels. But I'll partake of you know, an Oryx or I didn't get to ride a P6 though. I could have rode it that day, but I didn't want to mess up anybody's race setup. Because once your pads and stuff are set, they're set. And that's the last thing you
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
do is jump on someone's wheel and tweak their pads. And you can be off a centimeter and then their balance is all messed up.
You
You don't do that. So,
you know what I don't get, dude?
mm,
It is that for the longest we've been putting fucking pads on wheels, right?
mm-hmm.
And I think about it, and this goes back to NOSFED, and which I love NOSFED, dude. But I'm thinking, if you want to be different, why don't you make a wheel that has pads built into it already, dude? Where they're adjustable up and down and sideways and shit. Why? How hard is it to do that? Why do we got to use fucking Velcro? You know what I mean? Why couldn't you make it on rail systems or something, dude? Where we're able to,
Yeah,
we don't
where
have
you
to
could
fucking worry about pads, dude.
like this and up and yeah.
Yeah, and then you're able to remove them if you want to put a fairing plate and do your own shit. But make it like so it has it because like remember I was telling you I was like I believe that we need to find a new name for the unicycles that we ride now because they're not like they're like fucking motorcycles almost already like 96 fucking
Yeah,
miles per hour. You know what I mean? Like,
but
and I
we
think there should be a difference between both already. Like the lightweight stuff that you know guys are riding down the street 25 30 miles per hour top speed, right? But these
mhm,
guys like me that like to ride on the street with cars because I ride on street, dude. I go down a highway, a fucking Mexican highway. It's a 2-lane highway, right?
mhm,
Guys are going 75 past me, dude. Yeah, I'm not gonna go that fast, but I'm doing about 55 constant, and I'm riding for fucking 10
right,
15 miles, dude.
right.
And I mean I
Um,
like that. So
nah, I think no, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. It's a slippery slope in a sense because I don't want to be classified as a motorcycle because I mean there's a clear difference between a motorcycle and an electric
oh for
unicycle.
sure.
I mean, motorcycles are made for open road, and I know I might get again a little bit of flack for this. A unicycle is not. I'm not gonna say it's not made for open road because when you look at the speed, a lot of times riders they ride in burst. You understand what I mean? Speed burst. You might
Yeah,
hang out
yeah,
at yeah for a while, then you might drop down to 45, 35. So you're always going through the speed spectrum because there's no way you can't ride top speed for very
yeah.
long.
You can.
You can't.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
just
you
how
could
it is.
ride 40, 45 for a good while.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, and if you got cool weather, you could probably go a little faster and just chill. But
It
um,
depends on where you're riding too. If you're on an
yeah,
open road, but like for me, it's a lot of stop and go, or it depends on the terrain. If you're riding in an area that has a lot of bumps in the road and stuff, so that's the biggest thing right there. But I don't know, man. Like I said, I think this next year is going to be a little bit tricky with all the laws and stuff
with the
that are
stupid
happening.
laws.
But dude, we have to commend. I commend again. This isn't about politics. This is about common sense. Ron DeSantis was one of the few governors that vetoed those laws. He said because it would have been too much overwatch and too much surveillance, and he vetoed the Florida laws. So hats off to him. At least he had enough common sense to be like, hey, let's try to come up with something that's good for everybody instead of
Yeah,
just coming down with the freaking hammer. And they all need to take a step back and be like, okay, this whole registration, I just don't agree with all that. I don't. Because I think with the registration, I think it's more for money. They
I,
say
I I
safety.
have a different opinion than
No,
you.
no, no, that's fine. That's fine. Everyone's entitled to their opinion.
I want
But
registration. I want insurance. I want rights
well,
just like
well,
cars.
well, this is the thing. Do you
But not on the
everyone
highway.
but
I
no,
don't
but
think
this
we should
no,
ever hit
I
the
don't think we
highway.
should be on a highway. We're not it's not they're
Never,
not made.
never.
The
But
weight the
but I
thing
should be able to go on roads, dude.
no
Just
no
like
no.
cars.
Any road besides a highway. And the reason why a highway, I think, and I don't know if I said this on the show before, I've mentioned to you a few times. I think we should fall like an ultralight aircraft. Ultralight aircraft, you don't need a license for that. You don't need that. You don't need a register. You have to with the FAA, but you don't need all that paperwork and all that stuff. You can go and you can fly as long as it stays. It can't go over 80 miles an hour and it has to stay under a certain weight. And I think the two biggest things that's really never brought up about electric unicycles,
Yeah.
and this goes with the P6. Anytime someone mentions the P6, what's the first thing that comes out? What's the first thing?
How fast does it go?
93 miles an hour. Most riders, 99.9% of riders, are not going to hit 93 miles an
Yeah,
hour.
and if they do, it's just for a little teeny bit of fucking
But
time. I guarantee you that. Who the fuck wants to go 100 miles per hour on a unicycle for more than
you
a few
can
seconds, man? Maybe 30 seconds, and then at tops. I don't think I
no.
want to go that fucking
But
fast.
dude, you can count how many riders have hit 93 miles an hour on that thing, and not too many people have. It's
Yeah,
not.
I
It's
bet
not.
you
Not
there's
too
a
many people have.
fucking less than 20 in the world, maybe.
Right. So, and okay, so they always talk about top speed, and the two most important things when it comes to that, I would say, is average speed and weight. You can hit 50 miles an hour, right? You can hit 40 miles an hour. And then when you're done with
Yeah.
your ride, your average speed is like 20 miles an hour, dude. You're like, wait a
Yeah.
second. So it's like they never mention average speed and they never mention the weight. The thing is, when you're out on a highway, like my
Yeah.
car weighs 3,200 pounds dry weight. It's about
and some of them weigh more. Like my
Yeah.
Suburban's almost 5,000 pounds.
But dude, if a big enough pickup truck or SUV flies past me, I can feel my car
Yeah,
shake.
yeah.
So think about being on a wheel, 100-pound wheel or 116-pound wheel, and you get one of those things shoot by you, and you're on a highway and you hit like a rut in the road or one of the bumps at the same time, and
Oh, yeah.
you're in trouble, dude. Or you hit a
Guaranteed
crosswind, and then that thing comes, you're in trouble. Those
Yeah.
things, they're not made. The weight of it is what hinders that thing from being solid on a highway, man. It's not made for that.
I'll add to that.
Go ahead.
So you're right about that, but that's not even what I care about.
Mhm.
That's not why I don't want them on the highway. I think I told you last night is because if you do have that fucking cutout
Oh, you're done.
and you got a semi behind you with a gas fucking tank behind you, he can't brake, man. He's gonna fucking run over you. And if he does brake, he just endangered his life. And who knows, shit, if there's about 40 cars behind him,
You're gonna
you know
have a
what I
pile
mean?
up.
Now you're endangering too
Yeah.
many people's life by and who cares about your life, right? Because you're deciding to do that, but
Yeah.
you're not giving that choice to anybody fucking else, dude. You're like,
Exactly.
hey, you know, if I fall and you all die with me, well, hey, shit, I had fun with it. Like, we have to have respect towards others, man, and that's one of the things, man. Yeah, I love going fast. Fucking I love it, right? And after this thing, I'm gonna go fucking hit the links, But if you're endangering other people's lives, I think you need to think about it, man. I mean, if
And
it's
that's
an
just
abandoned
any, and
fucking
it's not even
highway and there's
just,
no cars, I see that, but
it's not even just a semi. Any vehicle, you come
yeah,
off the wheel,
yeah. Or
anything,
a
you're,
grandma. Hey, these
yeah,
grandmas that barely can see over the steering wheel and
yeah.
shit.
It's
And
not going
she's
to
like,
end well.
what was that, Bill?
Yeah,
That
it's
was
not,
fucking what's his name?
dude. It's not going to end well like that.
It's
So,
not. It's not. It's not.
but
We're gonna
even
have a death soon, and if we keep going like this, we're gonna have more deaths. There's already deaths, but I'm saying
right. Well, that's
like it's
that's
gonna be like
yeah.
national news type shit. Like
Well,
dude in Hawaii. Remember what was dude that
oh
died in
yeah,
Hawaii?
that
Rest
was
in peace.
horrible. That was it
Yeah,
Joel?
dude.
Joel?
And
Yeah,
that was
that was
all
horrible.
him getting on the highway.
Wasn't there someone over in Poland too
Yeah.
that got hit by a bus? And then what?
Yeah.
There was another one, girl over in Russia. Remember to come out the road and got hit by that
Oh
truck?
yeah, I didn't
Yeah,
see
that one.
that.
Yeah, that was another one.
So see,
But
and this
this,
is all highway shit, right? It's all because
yeah,
they're on the
well,
highway.
yeah, well, that other one was, I don't
Right.
know what kind of road that was over in Russia, but it was definitely a busy road coming off like a local road onto like a main road.
Yeah, like when I go on these little highways that I go on, believe it or not, I I look to make sure I don't see no fucking cars coming for a while, and then I go and I
You
go
gotta
as
hit
hard as I fucking
you
can,
hit you
so I
find the
stay ahead
gap.
of everybody.
Yeah,
But
you find the gap in
I
the
don't do
gap in
what
the
Homeboy
traffic.
does out in Texas, which I love that he goes fast, dude. I'm not knocking your speed. You're fucking awesome. But he's like right in the middle of fucking
Yeah,
traffic,
that's
bro.
no good, dude. That's just a
And I'm like,
bad
bro, what are you thinking,
accident
dude?
waiting to happen. Yeah, you have to be smarter. I don't know. And the other thing, people keep thinking that registration and insurance is going to make things. It's not going to make it any safer. That's just like with
No, no, no.
car.
But let's just
Hold
say,
on, hold on. Let me finish.
all right, go ahead.
It'll make it legal. But again, depending on where you're riding, I don't know, man. I just don't see, because the argument's going to be if I'm paying insurance and all this other stuff on it, then I should be able to ride wherever I want.
Exactly,
That's
except the
going.
highway.
That's yeah. But even then, you're still going to have people try to push. You're going to have some of the people that are going to be rebels
Cool.
and say, well, I'm paying this and I'm paying that, so I should be
Yeah.
able to ride wherever I want. That's going to be pushed back.
No, that should be the
Um,
law. No highway use of a UC. Not
but
yet.
even but dude, look at how many drivers now. They don't have car insurance when they're out there driving.
Oh yeah, there's some real
A
goofy.
whole lot of people don't have car insurance when they're driving.
It's just against the law.
Yeah, it is against law, but they
They're
still do
breaking
it.
the law. I mean,
Yeah, they still do it though. So what I'm saying
uh,
is, adding more expenses to stuff on top of what's already out there, you're going to have people that are going to dodge it. So I don't know, man. Like I said, I kind of like where we are.
see,
I just
this is
definitely
where me
think
and you differ on this opinion because
no. That's
I want it because if somebody fucking hits me and I have full coverage, guess what? My medical, everything
mhm.
gets paid by my insurance. Right now, there's nothing like that. So if we get hit, it's
Well.
all on our fucking
This is
pocketbook, dude.
this is my thing. And again,
And you got lucky. You got money for when you got hit, dude. But
dude,
what if they would have
that's
been
what.
like, hey, you
Hey,
shouldn't be on the fucking road with this
no,
thing. You're shit out of luck.
no. See, that's where people get
So how
wrong.
does it work? Do you go through his
Dude,
insurance?
dude, that's where people get it wrong. They think that if you get hit, I'll tell you this: whatever
Yeah.
they have for insurance, that's what you get. If they don't have the insurance, do your SOL. Now, there's other things that you can go. Your insurance might cover a wee little bit of it, but if they don't have anything or they have a crappy policy, you're not getting anything, dude. That's just how it is.
So see, so that but if you
Yeah.
have insurance, it would cover you if they didn't have it.
Yeah, to a certain extent. Dude, the medical systems, dude, the medical system's messed up, dude. That's what I keep trying to say. People think that because you have insurance, they're going, dude, they will do anything in their power to try to not pay anything, dude.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, they will. So I don't think it's not going to fix everything. It really isn't. Now, I think like if you have a car policy, you're already paying insurance. Why couldn't that thing filter over to something else?
Well, it should. Well, there's insurances that cover you.
That's
And
what
you
I'm
can
saying.
get into
So
any fucking vehicle, and it's
that's
insured.
dude, that's
So what?
how it should be. If you have car insurance, why can't it include if you have a motorcycle or if you have like a PEV? Why can't it cover it up to a certain amount?
Right.
You understand? That's how I think it, because you're already paying insurance, dude. So this thing to keep having, oh, you got to pay this, you got to pay that. It's just, it's getting too much. People can barely afford to pay their freaking rent right now.
Well, I don't know, man. I see EUCs as being as like a fun thing, right? It's a hobby, right? So if you want to play, you got to pay. That's how
Well,
I
it's
see.
legit. Well, I think they've proven, or we have proven, because we're riders, that EUCs are legitimate forms of transportation.
They
E-bikes
are.
are legitimate form. Even e-skate, all this stuff is legitimate forms of transportation, and they need to work out a fair way to incorporate it into everyday life instead of this. Oh, we're going to ban this. We don't agree with it. And a lot of times these things are getting banned by, let's just say, you're mayor of a city and I step off the sidewalk and someone flies past me, almost hits me with an EUC, and I call up, hey, Mikey, I'm going to draft up a bill, man. I almost got hit by an EUC, and we're going to put a ban on these things. That's how a lot of that stuff happens. It's not even like they don't, are they calling the people of the city to come together and let's vote on it? No, dude. They have this little secret meeting that no
Yeah.
one really knows about, and they take and they file their little stuff, and all of a sudden, this is banned. You know, you
Yeah.
can't ride it on a greenway. And that doesn't make any sense to me. Like these trails, they can have a shared trail, put a speed limit on it. During peak hours, you can't go over 15 miles an hour. If you pass somebody, you have to give a little alert or bell and you
This
slow down
15
to.
mile per hour bullshit is stupid.
Well, I'm just saying, in crowded places like New York City, if you're flying around 30, 40 miles an hour in a bike lane, it's only due time till you smack into somebody or you come off the wheel. It's just,
Well, you know how I ride in Mexico? I know it's different, dude, but you know how I ride? I ride like I'm a fucking motorcycle. So I get behind fucking cars and I wait in the lights and I stop at the stop signs. And if I don't
yeah.
see fucking cars and there's a stop sign, sometimes I take a stop sign. But you know what I mean?
Dude, I
Usually
don't have
I
I don't have
follow it
bike
like if
lanes.
I'm on a fucking bike, dude. Like I'm
Dude,
on a
I don't
motorcycle.
have where I ride. I don't have any bike lanes. I ride just like a motor. I stay to the right. But again, this is another thing. They always say, "Oh, you need to stay to the right."
Yeah, I don't fucking stay to the
My,
right. I,
well,
I
why?
stay in the middle just like a fucking
Why?
motorcycle.
The reason why I don't like staying to the right, there's a few reasons. Number one, you're riding in the gutter most of the time. So you're there with the
Yes.
glass, the screws, the nails, all the garbage is off to the side of the road, in the gutter of the road. Number two, if you ride too close to the right, someone pulls out or opens up a door,
Yeah,
you
you're,
get
you're
knocked.
screwed.
Yeah. So
Yeah, that's why I don't like that.
that whole thing is it's dangerous. So you once you ride for long enough, you start to understand how you have to maneuver these things. But where I live and where I ride, I know one bike lane, and you guys have seen it. And now, dude, I don't know what they're doing. That bike lane's almost non-existent now because it's like they paved over it or something. So I have to ride like a normal, like you said, like a motorcycle or a normal car out in the road. And in New York City, it's safer to
New
ride in the
York
street.
City.
It is. It's safer to ride in the street than it is the bike lane. Now, I like the bike lanes and they're trying to do something, but you ride down, there's cars parked in it, people running in it, jogging in it. You go down a little bit further, there might be a big old dumpster. You know what I mean? So they don't
Yeah.
respect the bike lanes up here. People park in it. So I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's getting goofy. And
It's
I like I was saying the other day, dude, I think I was telling Brillo.
we're
Um
gonna talk about that too. Let's
yeah,
hold
yeah,
off on
no,
that.
but
Yeah.
no, I'm not gonna talk about that. I was just telling him that unless laws like this governor of Florida, bro, we need to get a hold of him like thousands deep and be like, dude, help us, dude. Help us, dude. You know,
Or at least if
something.
he could talk to some
Yeah,
of these other
to the
governors and
house,
stuff.
man. And he's a governor, so he sits in the house, right?
I don't
Or Senate,
know.
right?
Well, he has to have connections. I mean, he's the head
Yeah,
governor of
something,
Florida,
right? I mean,
so
so
he
that's
can
what I'm
have
saying.
some type of influence
We
to
need
at least
some
speak to people.
politicians. We need to start giving them fuck Nosfit. Somebody send them a fucking wheel. You know, we need something, dude. We need something where they realize, like, hey, dude, this is this is viable. This is something that is the future. EUCs are the future of transportation.
EUC's
I
an
see
e-bike. I think,
vehicles in the future
yeah, yeah.
being more like ran by a fucking computer. Like you just jump in your car and you go, I want to go here, and you know, like the Tesla cars, dude. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like
Well,
I think he even told me that there's a state where they want to pass a law or something where they your car can't go over a fucking certain speed.
Well, dude, that's already a bill. If you look it up, I
Yeah,
want to
so
say,
just think about that.
yeah. Well, what it is, they state it in two different ways. If you get enough speeding tickets, right, your car can only go over a certain speed. Or if you go into like a zone that has speed restrictions, like a construction
Yeah,
zone, there's something in your car that's going to limit the speed. And I'm like, I don't want any, nobody should have any control over your car besides the person driving it. That's just the bottom line. If I
exactly.
can't have full control over my car,
Huh,
then
'cause
no, no,
what's to
no, no,
say
no,
some
no, no.
hacker doesn't hack into the system and start shutting
Dude,
people cars off on the freeway?
people don't understand
And
anything
and
that's,
and, and I'll tell you what, and it might that might be a form of like we get attacked by another country type. I don't want to say the fucking word, you know what I mean? But they might use something like that. Let's shut all the fucking cars off. Boom. And all
well,
of a
dude,
sudden,
anything that's,
10,000 cars get shut off in 1 second. Like,
dude,
I don't need that. That's
anything,
insane.
anything that's electronic, anything
Yeah,
that can download and update, Bluetooth, and any of that
yeah,
stuff
yeah,
can
yeah,
be
yeah,
hacked.
yeah.
Anything can be hacked. And that's like, that's one reason why I hold on to my cars are 2004, and that's one of the reasons why I hold
That's
on
why.
to that thing, because I like the simplicity of it, where it doesn't have all that blind spot finder and all this other bull crap. It sits on the floor. I love the car. It's simple. It gets me from point A to point B. It looks pretty good. And I just love being in control of my vehicle. I don't want anybody to come in there and, you know, automatically slow your car down or shut your
Yeah, yeah.
car off and all this other. I'm not dealing with all that garbage. I'd
Well,
rather walk.
you're right. I mean,
I'd
it just
rather
seems
walk.
crazy, dude. That the control is just the overreach, and it's just a little bit too crazy. And yeah,
And I don't.
we gotta band together, guys. All the guys on the talk, man. Let's start talking with each other's brothers, man. You see brothers, everybody. Let's unite. Let's
I
start
don't
talking to
mind,
politicians.
dude. I don't mind rules and regulate. I think you have to, because if you don't have any rules, you're going to have chaos, right? I don't. But it has to be fair for everybody. Like my biggest thing is, you have a greenway. It's called a greenway, but they don't want you to ride an electric bike or an e-skate or a one wheel or EUC on it.
It's
As
called the
long
Greenway.
they have a lot of those things are
So,
called
like
greenways.
electric vehicles, they're green. So you're telling me all
Exactly.
these things that you just mentioned can't use it?
It doesn't make any sense. You have
That's
places
fucking
banning it.
crazy, dude.
I can, again, if it's a shared path, I understand you have to be courteous and mindful of other people. That's why I said when you're around people, post up a freaking speed limit on it, and you can have a peak time and a non-peak time. Like during non-peak, I would raise it up. During non-peak, lower it down. And when you're approaching people, slow down, alert them, let them know you're passing on the left, and keep it moving. Use common sense law or common sense rules to have a safe environment for everybody to ride in. So I don't know. And I think that they could start separating walkways and bike paths too. If that makes any sense. You could have the
Yeah,
walking
you're
off.
right.
Yeah,
You're
they can
right.
separate that stuff. They have enough room
You're
to do
right.
that.
Or make a EV lane instead of
Yeah.
just a bike lane. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I mean, unless we could share them, you know, I mean, we could share. I think it could be possible. Just we need to imply some kind of rules and laws that respect others using them lanes. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna be honest, the bobbing and weaving and shit, that's what's bringing all this shit on. Because that type of behavior is what these fucking Karen and Kevins look at. Like, look at that guy. He's bobbing and weaving out of traffic. I can't even fucking drive
Yeah.
right. Look at this guy. Don't let me pass him. Fucking kid on that unicycle. And that's what it is. That shit. That's what makes it hard for the rest of
Yeah.
us. That is.
Well,
It is.
yeah, they don't.
Let's be
Yeah.
honest, dude. That's
No,
what
they
it
do.
is.
They get, even on my last ride when I was out riding. And like I said, if I see somebody in my mirror coming up on me, I intentionally slow down and I let them go, because you can see, dude, they get aggressive. Even if
Oh
you're
yeah.
moving at, like, if the speed limit is 35 and you're doing 35, they will run right up your ass.
Yeah.
Just I'm like, what do you
Yeah.
do? Yeah. So
Yeah.
no,
Yeah, I
no,
get
no,
a
no,
little
no.
crazy when people do that. I
I
mean,
don't
I'm
like
in
that.
Mexico. I'm not in the U.S. though. I get a little crazy, so I'll pull over and I'll be like, "What's up, motherfucker? Are you fucking really? You really need this?" And then they look at me and they look away, and then they just fucking be on their
I mean,
way.
I've
But
met some
I'll check
cool
I'll
people.
check someone if I feel like they're riding my ass and they know like hey, dude, like, and I'll look back. I'll look right at him. I'll be like, and I'll throw my hands up like, are you fucking serious? You're gonna
Yeah.
be like 3 feet away from me while I'm going fucking 35, 40? So I'll pull over to the side when we hit a stop sign, and I'll fucking tell him, hey, dude, what the fuck is your problem? You know? Are you cool or you got a fucking problem?
Dude,
And you need to handle this. And
you know,
I hate being like that, but
I
it's my
do.
fucking life, dude. If you
It's
fucking
true.
run me
It's
over,
true.
I'm dead. You
With
know, you're in a
me,
fucking box vehicle that weighs, you just said 4,000 to 5,000 fucking pounds.
yeah.
I weigh a buck fucking 75. My wheel weighs 100. That's 275. You can fucking compare 275 to a couple tons. You
But
know what I'm saying?
let's take this a step further and let's be completely honest, right?
Yeah, yeah. Let her out.
Let's
Let
be
her out,
completely honest.
Sensei. Let it
You're
loose.
on it.
Let it loose.
You're on an EUC.
Yeah.
You can take one of the smallest cars on the road in America, the
No, let's
smart
take the
car.
smart. I had one too.
Yeah, yeah. You're not going to even do anything to that. What? Put a dent in it? You
Well, you
understand?
won't.
You're not going to be able to knock that thing. Come up and bump you. It's going to knock you off the freaking thing. You see
Yeah.
what I'm trying to say? You're not any
Yeah.
match for any vehicle on the road.
Yeah. You won't.
You're not.
You're not. And I'll tell you one thing. That vehicle won't feel no fucking pain, but you will.
Yep.
So
Yep.
it's there's no comparison.
There's
I'll tell you
no
what,
there's no
I had a
comparison.
smart car though. I don't know if you know, the smart car is the safest fucking car in the world in a crash. It has a built-in roll cage. That's why I bought it. Like I've seen these fucking things get hit and they just fucking roll around, dude jumps out.
Oh, they have almost like a roll cage monocoque in it, like an
it's a
F1 car?
Mercedes. It's
Nice.
Schwartz and Mercedes made smart. That's why it's called smart.
No,
It's a
no. I
Mercedes,
mean,
dude.
my thing is, I'm always a fan of like smaller cars. Like I said, we'll get into that on another show. You
Yeah.
can make those cars very safe. There's
Oh,
a
yeah.
cheap way to do it, and there's a good way to do it to where you can keep people safe. It doesn't take much. It's just car manufacturers. Anyone that manufactures almost anything, they try to find the shortest, most cheapest way to do things. And sometimes it doesn't take much to keep people safe. It really doesn't. Like you said, putting a roll cage in a car, or even think about it. An F1 car has a monocoque in it where it's a shell, and then you have the body on the outside. Those things are wrecking over 200 miles an hour, and they get up and walk away.
I bet you when that thing fucking crashes, it crumbles.
It disintegrates like crazy.
Yeah,
but
like
that
nothing, yeah.
monocoque, that protective barrier or shell around them, it stays intact.
Okay, good thing you said that. They go over 200 miles per hour, right? But if fucking people driving that fast? No, they're driving 65. So who gives a shit if the UC goes 96?
Dude,
We're riding 35, 45, dude.
we
need the headroom.
That whole thing with the speed, and that's what I'm saying. The media right now is not any PEV's friend at all.
We need to get some media on our side, dude.
Well, look at this, right? So
politicians.
let's be honest, and let's take a look at what if you go with the class 1, class 2, and class 3, 15, 20, and 28 miles an hour.
That's
right?
Stupid. Yeah.
15 miles an hour, I can darn near run 15. I can run over 15 miles an hour. I'm not gonna say I want to maintain the speed, but I can hit well over 15 miles an hour.
I thought you would be faster with them long legs. I thought
no, I can do it. I can get up and move. I can run. I'm fast. I keep myself in shape. But what I'm saying is 15 miles an hour is not fast when you're talking about vehicle speed, right? 20 miles an hour. Because they're making laws, and oh man, an e-bike can go 25. You can pedal a bike over 25 miles. People, oh no, yes you can. And I'm gonna put this video on my next video. So there's this guy, and I got to use this. I'm gonna open my next video with this crap. Hear me out. He's in Central Park, and he's one of those like pro guys. He got the carbon fiber bike, the full spandex, and he posted. And you can see he knows how to ride.
Yeah.
He's riding through Central Park. He posts videos all the time. And you see this young brother, right? He goes past that dude, and this brother's on an old steel frame bike, like a hybrid style bike. Nothing new. One of them old heavy bikes.
Yeah.
He got that thing up to 34 miles an hour. That old heavy bike. You see what I'm saying? But people say you can't pedal one of those bikes over 30 miles an hour. Even a guy.
I mean, you see the competitive fucking racing they do with the fucking 21 speed or whatever they call these things, right? I don't even know what they are now. But these guys, they got the little fucking helmet that looks like a fucking, I don't know, it's all long, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like it's built.
They're like fucking like combing their body all down, and and they're going downhill. Some of those bikes hit over 70 miles
It
per
hit over
hour, dog.
70 miles an hour.
So, and that's a fucking bike, dude. What are they gonna tell me? Hey, you can't ride your bike that fast, man.
So that's what I'm trying to say is that the
We
way
gotta
that
limit them too.
well, the way that they make these laws based on a speed to me is like it doesn't make sense. They keep saying, "Oh man, the only thing it has to be legal is 750 watt."
That's
If
stupid.
it, dude, it's like your average 750-watt bike can't even get you up a hill, dude. Now it
Shit, what
might,
was the 9-bot? Remember the
but dude,
9-bot 1E Plus? What was that motor?
I don't even know. But the thing is, you have some of these bikes that'll be 750 and they can peak higher. If they didn't peak any higher, you're not going to be able to get up a hill. Some of those wheels, some of those bikes will hit, 28 on flat ground. As soon as you start going up a hill with a rider on it, you're lucky if you can get up that thing 13 to
Or
12
it
miles
might
an
even
hour.
stop.
Yeah, if you start in the middle of the hill, you're not getting up there. You got to get a running start. So
Dude,
it doesn't make any sense how they're making these laws. It really, really doesn't because it's not based on logic. It's just, to me, it's not complete
nah.
stupidity. There's
Do you know
no
what it's
logic in it.
based on? I think it's like I said earlier, it's these Karens and Kevins that are fucking haters because they see us bobbing and weaving and they're trying to get to their fucking agenda schedule, whatever it is, and they're like, look at this guy bobbing and weaving. Bob, call Joe, and maybe Joe is one of their fucking kids and he's a senator. And they
Yeah,
took a picture and they're like, look, Joe, this guy almost hit your mom. And it's that, man.
it's ridiculous,
It's gotta be because I don't see like
dude.
most people that see me, they love me, bro. They're like, hey, what's
I
that? That's fucking
I
cool,
rarely have
man.
I rarely have any incident. I saw in the news last week where now they caught the guy, but luckily the cyclist had a camera. Guy jumps in the freaking bike lane with his car. He's riding in the bike lane trying to hit these dudes.
Oh yeah, I seen that shit.
So
That was crazy.
it's like some people it doesn't. That's why with me when I ride and I get people asking too many questions, I just give a smile and a wave and I just go on my way. Because once people start digging for too much information, a lot of times there's nothing good's going to come out of it. So I keep
Yeah,
my interactions very low on
you can
certain
feel the
things.
vibe that
You
they
can
got
feel it.
too.
You can
You
feel it.
can feel that like
You can
snotty
feel it.
bullshit. Like, oh yeah, what's that? So you
Yeah.
think you should be on the road with that?
Well,
You feel safe on the road with that? When I start hearing them kind of fucking questions,
I
I
will
just
say
dog the
this,
shit out of them. I'm different than you. I'll dog the shit out of them. I don't give a
dude.
fuck if you like it or not.
I
I'm a
will.
ride by, and then I leave.
I will say this, and I give credit to the police officers. When I got hit, right? I got hit, and one of the people
Yeah,
there, this woman, she said, "Oh, well, you should be riding on the sidewalk. You shouldn't something along the lines. Well, you shouldn't be riding that in the street." I said, first of all, it's illegal to ride on the sidewalk, and I have the right to ride on the street. And the police officer said he has every right to ride on the road. That's what the police officer said to her. He said he has every right to be on the road. Yep. Yeah. So they
well, that was a
think,
cool cop.
yeah, yeah, I have every right. I was staying to the right. I wasn't, all over the lane to the left to this. I was riding
Yeah,
basically how a
you
bicycle
can,
would ride on the road. That's exactly how I was riding. I was
hey, did
lit
you
up.
turn the comments on?
Well, I still have this video up. So we're gonna
Oh,
we'll take. Sorry guys, we got so wrapped up in this. We're gonna hit the comments. Let's just finish this video real quick
oh
because
yeah,
there's
let's
a
shoot the
there's a
video.
yeah there's an important picture at the end. So, but
All right, let's
anyway,
check.
guys, what I'm looking at now is just the pricing between the different wheels. And I still think for the money right now, the two best bangs for the buck would probably be the F18, and then I think that the Pat S is actually priced pretty well. Uh, I think so. And I'm talking about the solid wheels that you're not going to have too many problems out of. Anyway, so let's continue. Let's see what else is popping up here. Why is this thing taking so long? Hold on a second.
Yeah, that Sherman L is still up there, huh?
Okay.
Ooh,
So this was a
I know what that
picture.
is.
This was a picture put out by InMotion, right?
Yeah,
What do you think it is?
it's a V14.
Okay.
That's exactly what it is.
All right.
I know.
Okay. I have two guesses. I'm going to go with one guess that it's a updated V14.
It is.
Oh, okay. Or I could be completely off. I wonder if they did something to the V12S and updated that wheel. That's
No,
one thing I was thinking too.
it's literally the V14.
It's the V14.
Yeah.
What do you think they
I
did to
know
it
I
though?
got the inside info from
Oh, you got
somebody. I
okay.
can't tell you who, but it's the V14.
A V14.
Yep.
Is it? Well, you can't give out anything. Okay. All right. I was curious about that. I was like,
Yeah,
is it the
I
V4?
was at first, but then I started telling somebody, and he's like, "No, dude, that's literally the V14. They did blah 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 blah." Oh, okay, cool. But it's a V14.
Okay. All right, cool. I was like, either the V14 or they did something with that
What they need to
V12.
do is make a new P6, man.
Well,
Because
they
they
don't.
said the P6 wasn't their race wheel. Do you remember that?
Well,
So where the
keep,
fuck is the race wheel that they were going to come out with?
dude.
Or was that just BS?
Well, they have the P6. I wouldn't even mess with that. Just refine that wheel and come out with something else. You know,
Yeah, what could go faster than that?
well, you don't need,
Fucking
dude. They
rocket.
don't need anything. They don't need
You don't.
anything fast. You don't need anything faster than that. Speed
I
right
think P6
now.
is at the cap where I wouldn't want to go.
Yeah, dude.
beyond
You
that.
don't need anything faster right now. You need reliability. You know, better build quality on certain parts. Better battery tech. I think the next jump that they need to do is start looking into some of these new batteries that are about to drop. That's the stuff what you need right now. Speed. You don't need
I'd
any more
like them
speed.
to bring back and remake, which is going to sound a little bit crazy, is I wish they would make the V11 again, put the right type of shock system in it, and put some speakers.
They should have did that along, dude. They should have did.
And call it good.
They should have did the V11 a
Yeah,
long
the
time
V11
ago.
needs to come back in motion.
But the thing is, they did it, but they didn't do enough to it. When they did the V11Y,
well, maybe the V12S is what the V11 is supposed
well,
to be.
dude,
But
no,
it's not the V11, dude. You know what I mean?
remember they did the V11Y, but it was like the changes on it
Yeah,
really
they
weren't.
didn't do shit. They were
Yeah.
just colors and schemes and stickers.
Yeah, they didn't.
Same damn shock system. You know, it reminds me of the old Escorts. You know, when you would lift the back trunk, the hatchbacks, the little shock absorber things that lift up the hood or the trunk. I mean,
Yeah, I'm gonna turn you up
they
a
would
little.
always break and
Hey, dude, it's true.
yeah, and then you'd go to get something out the car and
Such-
the fucking trunk would fall on you.
It's
So
so
you'd
true.
have to put a broomstick to hold it up. Remember that?
I do.
Yeah, dude. Like, yeah, I wish they would remake the V11, like the same body, like they got. That body's cool. It's got a cool body, and then just throw some speakers on that puppy, because that's what was missing from the beginning. And there's people, I know people that have retroed the V11 and put speakers in it, and put a Bluetooth thing in it, so you could fucking play it. You know.
Let me see. I'm just trying to make sure we get through the do. Oh yeah, see, I mean that's a good thing, right here. And this is when we are talking about the Xeno, like a new S18. I don't know, man.
And then we want to thank all you guys that are in the chat right now. We appreciate each one
We
of you guys.
do, we do, man. We got kind of caught up and long-winded, but it's been a while. Roger, he hit 50. Oh shoot, he hit 50 on that Xeno. Okay. All right.
Yeah, he hit 50 on that Xeno. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, it's a good wheel, dude. I like that damn thing, dude. I just, it's not for seating, dude. The Aero, the Aeon, or this, they weren't made for seating. I don't think. You can customize some fucking seat, but I mean, would you really want to put a seat on that Xeno fucking handle? That's all swingy.
Nah,
and
dude. If you're a heavier rider,
Gabe had a really, Gabe from what is it? What's he with? Is he with E-Rides, Gabe?
Oh, he's with a new one now. They're with what is it?
Oh yeah, Bolt something, right?
Mhm.
Bolt Bolt something, Bolt Rides or something like that. And he was fucking lowering the handle and it kept popping that little rubber part off where it covers the battery wires, dude. He kept popping it off. And I'm like, could you imagine popping it off? You lose it, and you don't realize it. And then when you do realize it, where are you gonna order that? I mean, you're gonna be ordering little rubber parts to push in every fucking few months if you pop it out.
And that's what I'm talking about. Like, there's little things on wheels that they just need to just refine certain things, man. instead of always trying to reinvent the whole wheel. And Roger's saying that the software limited free fins, free spin speed. Yeah, I can imagine. Yep, I agree with that.
Yeah, see that's. But see, you know what? Nosted's playing it safe, man. They're playing it safe. I think they need to unlock that fucking Xeno so it can go 65. You know what I mean? And then if they do that, that wheel will. I mean, it's already gonna kick some butt, dude. I'm telling you that.
Well,
It's a
you
20-inch
have to.
wheel, super fucking light. You know, I'm getting older, dude. This this Lynx S, the Master V4, they're 100-pound wheels, dude. So 72, that's 30 pounds less, dude.
Dude,
You know,
that's one
so I
reason
could see
why I
maybe
love.
an older guy, like maybe Marty, liking it. You know, because loading and unloading. I don't know, but no, Marty gets down with them heavy wheels too, dude.
Well,
But
dude, that's
it
one reason why I like the Blitz. The Blitz was 80 pounds.
because it's light.
It's light, and it was tall. It was fast enough. There's some stuff they could have did better with the build quality. Again, Go's always doing that with stuff, man. They just need to take their time with certain things. But that's one reason why I was major pluses on that wheel, and I wish they kind of would have stuck with that. But who am I?
Yeah, hey, Captain Senate said he got a chance to ride the Arrow. Hey, it's a badass wheel, isn't it, dude? I love it. I fucking love that wheel. I think that's been my favorite wheel of all wheels that I've ever ridden.
Yeah, dude,
More
you've
than the
been
Lynx
saying
S. And it's
you've been
not because
saying
of
that.
the speed. It's not. It's just so damn nimble and shit. You could do anything with it, dude.
Right, right. I mean, like I said, I'm happy with the links. To be quite honest, if I could find another good deal on a regular links OG, I would just get another links, have one for dirt, off road, and then have one that's set up for the street. That's what I
You
would
know,
do.
there was a guy, dude. There was a guy selling, and he sold them already. I think I might have mentioned. He was coming up from Cabo. He was out there a couple years, chilling out there, and he had like four wheels, and he had a Lynx, and he had it all padded up and everything, and he wanted 2,000 or 2,500, something like real. It was real cheap. I think it was 2,000, dude. But it had
Yeah,
over
man.
1,000 miles on it, so I
A
mean,
1,000 miles is nothing. If the wheel's not beat up, I mean, if it has some scratches and stuff on it, that's
yeah,
fine.
that's nothing.
Yeah, but if 1,000 miles on those wheels is absolutely nothing. Let's see.
Well, hopefully, the apes escape. I don't know how you would say your name. I'm gonna go with escape date. Uh,
Apescape. I don't know.
Ape skate? Is that what you say? Is that how to say it? I don't know, dude. But
If we put,
he's saying they're gonna beef up the trolley handle. Well, I sure hell's hope
I
so.
hope they do, because that could be a
Because
major
that thing
safety hazard,
it's
dude.
just shitty, dude. It is really shitty, dude. Like, I mean, what did you lose in weight there? A couple ounces? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like it's
'Cause-
made out of like old milk jugs or something. That's the milk jug. That's what it seems like it's
Hey,
made out of. It's not good.
I'll tell you what. I'll send you my arrow, dude. You can send me the links.
Yeah, no.
Just get you an arrow. Hey, get you an arrow and send it to Captain Senate, and you could probably get an arrow for about 1,700.
Dude,
And
there
just
was a
send it to
guy.
Captain Senate, dude.
I don't think he's in here. There was a dude selling an arrow for 1,200 with pads and everything on it.
A what?
An arrow for 1,200 bucks. It was in one of my comments on
Oh yeah.
my last video. Yeah.
You know, I was on Duff's little live stream last time, and I was like, dude, there's a white fucking arrow made. I think they made a special edition. And it wasn't. It was some dude fucking did a really good job and painted the whole fucking thing white.
It looked good.
And he's selling it
saw
for
it.
1,900 right now.
I think I saw that on
He's selling an
Facebook.
all white Captain Senate, all white, custom painted arrow for 1,900.
Wow. Again,
And
guys,
it only has like I
thanks
think
for-
600 miles on it.
Wow, that's a good deal.
Oh,
Hey, what's up, Quinn? Welcome to the show.
he's gonna race, huh?
Yeah, nice, man. Good luck with that. Keep us posted, man. Let us know how that goes. Mr. Y2F, welcome to the show.
Yeah, good luck,
Give everyone
buddy.
a shout out.
Hey, Quinn. I don't know you personally, but when you race for yourself. Fuck what everybody's doing, dude. Do you.
That's it, man. Do what's
Yeah,
best for
'cause,
you, man.
Yeah. And if you win, you win. Off the hook.
Good day,
Mr.
Mister
Y.
Mister Mar. He goes, wow, what's
I'm
that?
not Mr.
YZF?
Y. I'm just
What is
gonna
it?
call you Mr. Mars.
Yeah, I'm gonna call him Mister
This is
Mars.
too much
Welcome.
shit. I can't say all that. Mr. M, Mr. Mars.
Oh,
Good day, Sensei, vegan
that's
and everyone.
that's
Who is
Ozcrow.
that?
No, that's Ozcrow.
Who?
He's Ozcrow. You might not have.
Oh,
I remember him.
no,
Yeah,
I
what's
don't
up?
know.
Yeah, yeah. He was actually on one of the lives when I
Was he?
first
Did
saw
you
him.
have him once there?
He was on here. Yeah, he came. I cause remember before I would put a link and people, if you wanted to come in, you just hit the link. You could come in. He popped in. Yeah.
He said this is his EUC channel name change.
Okay. Cool, man. We have to go in there
Let
and
me.
check it out.
I can see if I can screenshot that.
He's saying the price is a little
I did.
bonkers in my opinion, but yeah, it'll drop down eventually. But
On what?
probably talking about the Xeno. I wish it would have
Oh
been a
yeah,
little bit lower.
that was the other thing. You know, I think the price is okay for me. You know, but if they want to really compete against everybody else, they need to drop it by $500. If they could drop that by $400 or $500, they'll take the market. Everybody will buy it.
They would rip the market to pieces with that wheel. I'm talking max $2,800, man. That's like max. But again, people say,
dude, don't you get into motorcycles, Rod? You don't leave us, dude. He said all his interest is people bought motorcycles.
Who all bought motorcycles? Oh,
Mars is one of Rod's guys. He said he's a moto man now, huh? Okay. Yeah. I'm an EUC guy to the end. I got scooters that I don't even fucking ride, dude. You know what I mean? I've sold scooters, dude. Just because I don't ride them, dude. I started with scooters first, dude.
I always wanted to learn how to ride a motorcycle. But
nah. I bought one and sold it. I put about 200 miles on it. I never used it. I sold it, dude. I won't. I'm good.
Yeah, Raj, they opened it up. I watched Zen's video, and he was saying they got it to where, well, I don't know if anybody hit it yet, but they say that thing's able to do 72 with the new updates on it. So
yeah, that's what they're saying, Raj. But you know, that's what they're saying.
Someone's going to hit it.
He'll fucking tell you.
Yeah, someone will hit it. Someone will take it out.
That's what Zen's thrown out there, that they upped the firmware to go 72 miles per hour now, Raj. That's what Zen's saying. And he's a big King Song fanatic now.
Raj, you know anyone that has the wheel that you could test? Marty doesn't have it? I thought Marty had an F-22.
No. But I think Zen's going to ABS, Raj. And he's bringing it with him.
Dale, what's happening, brother?
Oh, what's up, bro? Much love, Dale.
Mr. Dale, fellow Rebel Rider.
Glad to see some of the Rebel Riders in the top.
To see Dale. Oh, let me take this thing down. I'm sorry, guys. I thought I removed this darn thing. I'm sorry. I am so sorry.
I hope so, Raj. Yeah. It's saying they're putting a new board on the X-Max that might pave the way for Pago to get some clout back. I really hope so, Raj.
Yeah.
But the more competition is always better for us, dude. We get better wheels that way. I would hate to lose Pago, dude. Even though Pago's fucking going bad. Can you imagine if they closed the door? If there was no more Pago? That would suck, dude.
Yeah, I don't. Hopefully that doesn't happen. All these, because a lot of these companies, again, I'm talking about as far as wheels, they all had their trouble with certain wheels. Pago just needs to slow the frick down, and they need to keep supporting their older wheels too. Don't stop making parts for these things. What we got here?
Motorbike.
I
don't know about that, Mr. Marks. I'm talking too much motorbike on this channel right now.
No, I'm not gonna get one. I thought about it. I mean,
I'll never get one, Mars. Mr. Mars, I'll never get one. Never.
I'd like
I like EUCs.
Unless the company sent me like a bike, like an electric motorcycle. Otherwise, I'm not gonna buy one.
Yeah, like I was looking. I'm not gonna lie. I was looking at because my wife won't ride a EUC. She won't ride a scooter, but she will ride a bike. And I was looking at Freshly Charged video of the Mushi that Segway made. They go about 28 miles per hour.
Mm-hmm.
But see, that would be the day that's for my wife. It wouldn't be for me. You know what I mean?
Right.
So Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting a couple of those. You can get a couple for about $3,000, dude.
Yeah, dude. That'd be nice to ride. Oh, Flip. AUC Chronicles. What's up, brother? Another legend in the house, man.
Is Flip here?
Flip is in here. I hope he's still in
Oh,
here.
what's up, Flip, man? You need to come more often, man.
Yeah, we need to get him back on. It's always good to have
We're
him.
talking about the Xeno,
The
dude,
Xeno,
and the logs and the
the
goofiness going on.
law. Flip
Breaking
getting
it down,
getting
breaking
his
it down.
respect there. Spartacus always in the house. What's up, brother? Appreciate
That
you.
doesn't even exist anymore, Roger. Thing.
I'm trying. Oh, we got a lot of comments, dude. I was slow. I'm sorry, y'all. We got talking, and I was,
Good hot evening, gentlemen.
dude.
Well,
It is
hot
so.
evening to you too.
It's
Spartacus is right by you, right?
no.
Well, he's not up in the East Coast area.
Nah, Spartacus, aren't you in?
I
Why
thought
do
he
I
was
want to?
out there in the East Coast, dude.
Why did I say Is it
See what I'm
Michigan?
saying?
Is it
Yeah.
Michigan? I could be wrong.
Ape Skate. I could get that shit for 26. That's why Sensei is thinking about getting one, dude.
Yeah.
Because the price, we're just getting a really good deal on it. So he might be getting one. I don't know.
And I haven't really heard any bad. I mean, there's some of the stuff didn't make sense what they did with how they put those guards on the back. But as they say, like the newer batches aren't going to have that with a pad, so you can put your back pads on. I love the height of the wheel. I like that you can, disable, disassemble, do a tire change very quickly. Smooth wheel, great suspension.
Who'd you get it from, dude? Who did you get the F-18 from? He said it got it in 2 days. It must have been either Next Gen or E-Wheels, one of those two guys.
Or it fell off the back of a truck.
Oh, yeah. Right?
He picked it up. Oh, look at that. That's cool. He said that Kingsong sponsored the races in Australia. Kingsong does some weird stuff, though. They contacted me about, like demoing the F-18. I responded back to them, and they never got back with me, man. They I don't know, man. They do some shady stuff.
Yeah, they did the same bullshit with Duff too, dude.
Yeah,
See, this is what pisses me off, dude. This is what pisses me off. And I have nothing against anybody they send the wheels to at all. But why is it always a fucking racer? Why can't it be an average guy, bro? Like Duff or you, dude.
They don't get
Marty's an average dude, you know what I'm saying? But Marty's got stout, dude. He's fucking wheel father. But
yeah.
I'm thinking like Duff is already like you and Duff, dude. Like, you know what I mean? It's just goofiness, dude.
I'm just like I always tell people in my videos. I'm a cruise rider. I enjoy riding, and they have to understand everybody's not out here trying to glean.
You're like the average rider, dude.
That's it. That's it.
You're more of the market. They should be trying to fucking please.
Those are the ones.
But instead, they're just trying to please all of us, the high speed guys.
Yeah, yeah. And they're passing up a lot of the market too.
Yeah.
And even with the thing is too, even with me, I put out a lot of content. So if I would get the wheel, I would put out a lot of videos about the wheel, But they're looking for numbers. My channel's small, so a lot of times it's a numbers game too. Yeah, Spartacus, thank you so much, guys.
Man.
Smash the like button.
We appreciate you.
Hitting the like button is for free. It helps us out a lot. Hit it. Hype it if you can.
Yeah. Yeah, but like I was saying, dude,
it does weigh like
I think they need to really do something with the goat, man. I hope they do. That board does make a difference, right? Let us know. I know you're getting it any day now, right? That board.
So
once you get it, man, I can't wait to see what happens with
that. Go. Oh, he's going to put up some good content on that thing. DJ, what's happening, bro? Welcome to the show.
Yeah, I know, Raj. That's what I keep saying. 20-inch. The pattern's a 16x3, right? The Pattern S is like, it's kind of like the fucking Commander Mini to me.
It is.
You know what I mean?
It is.
And the Xeno, like I said, the Xeno goes fucking 50 miles per hour. Rod said he got it up to 50. So if they just adjust that firmware like Kingsong did, because when that F-22 came out, I think that was the top speed. Wasn't it 50 or 55 or something goofy like that?
Yeah, it was
And now it
low.
goes 72. So if they
Yeah,
can do that, now it's better unlock it and let's go up to 65 with it.
dude.
Hey, good day,
Dude,
DJ White Flower.
the majority of the wheels, and I said this even going back to my Tesla V2 days, they are faster than they are. They don't put the full. It's all down to the firmware, dude. That's what it is. It's how they
It is.
program the
It is.
wheel. Most
It
of
is.
those wheels are much faster than what they have them, you know, when they come out.
So do you remember why I bought my Lynx S now? Because see, in Motion, they have too much fucking control over your wheel. They know where you're riding, how fast you're fucking riding, where you're riding, who breaks speed here and there. Hey, what's to say they can't just boop, now your wheel goes to whatever the law says. Boop. And like the Link says, I don't have none of that shit.
You just
Right? And
ride.
it's a great wheel.
You
And if
just
they start
ride.
doing this bullshit, I won't even use the apps. I'll just turn it on, charge it. I will not use an app.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I won't give them the chance to load firmware into my shit and fuck it up.
I screw it
Because
up.
they could just load firmware.
Yeah.
You might be like, oh, it's an update. Yeah, but it's an update, and then out of nowhere, all the wheels are going slower after that.
Yeah. You don't want that. You don't want that. Captain Center said he went on a track yesterday against the P6. It's a monster for speed and stability. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, I saw that thing when I went to Oakland Valley Race Park, and that thing was impressive. It was impressive. Yeah, I was
I know
impressed.
I
I
was
was like,
like
wow.
blown away when I seen them at ABS last year. I was
Holy
like,
smokes,
fuck,
dude.
man.
San Diego translating to Wills. Dale's a nutcase,
Oh,
man.
wait, come on, chill out with that shit. He's
Man.
what do you say?
Yeah.
Whales vagina? Where do
Yeah,
you
see,
get that,
even
Dale?
Rod said it, the links built-in tow hook. So if they already do it with the tow hook, they can take and they can do something that's adjustable with the rear pad too. Come
I
on,
love that built-in
guys.
tow hook.
But they
Shit,
just
didn't
need
he?
to complete it.
Shit, Raj did a race, man, where he just used the fucking tow hooks and the
Yeah.
brake pad. I think, right, Raj? He
I
didn't have
still
the
well, on the
lean
OG,
pad.
yeah, well, they're better than they were on the OG links. You can probably put those ones on the newer one too. I still
No, but
have mine.
the new hook on the S is huge compared to what it used to be, dude.
Yeah.
I love the links.
Well,
It's a good deal.
if they do it right, they can make a system where it's channeled in to the
Yeah,
wheel. And if
they
you
could.
want, you don't have to use that. You can lay pads over top of it, but there should be channels like grooves like this, you know, so you can take. And if you don't want to use it, you don't have to use it, but the option is there. And it wouldn't be difficult to do it. It really
It would.
wouldn't.
And if you had something that was like bolted on instead of velcroed on, it's a lot safer for a person.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's going to have its pros and cons. You want to be able to get your foot out. I mean, they can have it to where it could,
He
I don't
says
know.
Velcro coming off has saved my legs in many times.
Oh, this is what I was going to say. After you make this statement, I want to say this because this comment right here actually brought back a memory, right? We were talking about speed, right? And
Yeah.
how, you know, again, class 1, 2, and 3, 15, 20, 28. Listen to me, everybody. I'm making this loud and clear. If I was on, I was in that accident, right? If my Tesla V2 was limited to any of those classes, I would not be here today because I would not have had the speed to get me out of the way of that
Oh yeah,
SUV.
you were saying that to me.
Yeah, I would have got run completely over.
Yeah, there's been a bunch of times for me too. Like,
yeah,
if you start limiting that shit, you're going to see people dying, dude.
It's dangerous. And the thing is with me, my I could ride it to about 32. That's when it would start beeping. Like, I've taken it up to 34, actually, that old Tesla, believe it or not. Not all the time. I did it a few times, didn't realize I did it. But at that time, I was hitting 32, the high end of it. It was beeping like crazy. And I was at the point, I was like, man, it's going to cut out. It's going to cut out. But I said, I got to try to get to the side. But if I was limited to like 25 miles an hour, 20 miles an hour, or even 20, I would have never made it. That thing would have run me completely
you would have
over.
been a sitting duck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
see, that's crazy, isn't it?
That's what I'm saying. So in some cases, the speed, if used properly, will get you out of trouble. You need that speed. If you're going to be on a road legally, you need the speed behind you. That's just I don't want to be on a road with any car that I can only go 15 miles an hour. That's one reason why I don't even like riding a regular pedal. I'm not saying you can go faster, but you understand what I'm trying to say. I don't.
Well, I'll tell you right now, when I first started getting into EUCs, right? And you believe it or not, I used to go to work in a 9.1E plus.
Well, that's at the
And I'm
time
riding
though.
4 miles each way to 5 miles each way around there. And I'm in traffic, dude, okay, on a 9.1E. And then I got some of the emotion wheels like the B5, the B8F, the B10, and start
Mhm.
going up the emotional fucking scale, right? And I realized that when I started going faster, I felt fucking safer, man. When I
Yeah.
started being able to go at least 30, 35, I noticed like, hey, dude, the cars aren't even near me anymore. Like, I have more clearance from the cars. But when I was riding those slower wheels, I had to ride that shit like I was like scared to get hit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there was times I had to literally stop and wait for all the fucking cars to go
Hmm.
before I could keep going because I could not merge into
Yeah.
traffic
Yeah. Yeah.
or
Yeah.
I
You
would
don't want
get
to do that.
squished.
You don't want to do that.
Yeah, and now I'm on the fucking links. Now I'm fucking chasing cars fucking down. You've seen that video.
Yeah. Yeah. 100%, Roger, and I get that too. Freeways, yeah, because I don't. Yeah, highway speeds, man. I don't want to be out there on the highway. It's just up here in Jersey, man.
Right,
it'd be like a freaking pinball game. You get out there on the highway. People are crazy up here.
I mean, yeah, I'm just saying, like, Raj, like, would you jump on like a freeway ever if you were very confident? Do you think that's a good idea to jump on a freeway with multi lanes
Well,
into it? Like, let's just say the commuting traffic, everyone's getting out of work.
well, the bottom line is too,
Oh man,
depending on where you're going. Like we've seen people where you're gonna have to go. Uh, if you're riding through, if you're doing like a really, really long distance ride and your only route, you might have to get on the highway for like an exit or two, but you're riding on a big shoulder or something and it's not busy. I get it.
yeah,
Yeah, but to make it your everyday thing to be out there zipping and zinging in and out of traffic, 65, 55 miles an hour,
yeah.
it's like,
Like
nah,
I see
nah.
some of these little like highways and roads that you guys take, Raj, where you're like going 55 and plus. They're usually like 2 lane high roads, man, where you're like you got 1 lane coming, 1 lane going, and you're riding deep. Maybe got 4 or 5 guys with you. Nah, that's not that bad. But when you got
No.
multi lanes, like
Four,
4 or 5 lanes,
lane. Yeah, dude.
yeah, that to me it's
That's
like,
no
dude,
good.
okay, so if you're in a highway and it's a 2 lane highway, right, and you got a car behind you, believe it or not, man, even if he fucking fall in front of him, he hits you, most likely it's gonna be you and him. That's it. But if you're on a multi-lane, 4 or 5 lanes, he's gonna turn and not realize he's getting hit by a semi. Semi fucking hits another car. Now you just created this crazy domino effect of cars smacking each other, all because you want to ride on the freeway, dude. I think it
Yeah.
has to be the most illegalist shit. I don't think you should be on a freeway with a bunch of fucking cars in multi lanes. If it's like I said, like one, maybe even 2 fucking lanes, not bad. But when you get past that, I mean, you're risking too many people's lives to
Mhm.
have fun.
Well, I think right now, and I'm not saying people don't do some idiotic things on PEVs. They do, but they do the same thing in cars, trucks, any of that stuff. When I was on my way up to Apple Valley Speedway, and I'm saying, man, some of the things you see people do in cars, you're like, dude, where did you get your license from?
Hey,
I'm on a,
you hear what you just said?
what's that?
When you were on your way up there to Apple Valley Speedway.
Apple Valley. I'm talking Oakland Valley Race
Hey,
Park.
he's already there, Raj.
I'm
I'm
already
telling
there,
you,
Raj.
Raj.
Anyway, let me correct. Oakland Valley Race Park. I'm on a 2 lane road, right? 2 lane road, and I'm behind these two vehicles. And the person that was in front of me was just antsy, riding up on the other
Yeah,
person's
yeah, yeah.
bumper. And I'm like, okay, I'm saying to myself, this person's going to try to pass this guy. I can see it coming. Dude waits till he comes around a bend and he jumps in.
What the hell, dude? Like,
I'm
what
like,
is
dude,
that about?
people are stupid.
They are, bro.
You don't know what's coming around the other side, dude. That is just, I'm like, man,
And and
but
I'll tell you
these,
another thing, dude. You don't know what that person's going through either.
yeah, man, but
Because you know
still,
what?
dude.
I'll tell you right now, man. You get on some of these roads, and you got somebody that, let's just say they're drunk. They probably might not fucking see you and hit you. Or let's just say someone's going into, some financial or some emotional life type problems, and they're just like in their mind. There you go. You're getting ran over, dude. It's just
Yeah, dude. Yeah, man. V12 is a good wheel. I still like the V12. You had the V12.
no freeways, huh, DJ? Hey, that's
Yeah,
a good wheel. The V12. Which V12 did you get though? Did you get the old one or the new one? Because I like the older one, even though it doesn't have suspension. But the new one is pretty fucking nice, man.
the freeways are normally like the 2 lane roads. You know what I mean?
No, no, freeway's got to be more than 2 lanes, dude.
Well, they
It's
call
a
it,
it's a highway if it's less than that.
they call the high. Well, they call Jersey the highway, the multi-lane
Really?
roads. Yeah, I think. Yeah, yeah. What did Roger say? I think Roger's.
He says he doesn't ride freeways; he just rides highways.
Yeah, they call it the highway over here. It might be backwards, but anything. I'm just going to say anything that has multi lanes in it, more than just oncoming and ongoing. You know what I mean? If it's like 4 lanes, I'm not trying to be out
Yeah,
there with
that's what I'm
4 lanes.
saying, dude.
Yeah, I don't
It
want to be out
just
there
seems kind of crazy. And I'll tell you what, two lanes, fine, but once you pass that, like I'm gonna reiterate, you're risking too many people's lives. And I'll tell you what, if it's an empty freeway where it's 4 or 5 lanes and there's no fucking cars, all right, whatever, dude. But
I might be
most
saying it backwards
likely
too.
they have cars, dude,
Yeah,
and a lot of them. So you get in there and you're just risking too many people's lives, dude. And I wouldn't want to cause somebody like, because you know what? Hey, let's say I don't even get hit because they swerve and fucking 8 people die because
yeah,
a guy fucking didn't want to hit me. I couldn't live with myself, dude.
yeah, yeah. That would
I
be
would feel
that would
so
be
shitty.
tough.
Imagine kids dying in a fucking car.
Yeah, that would
Maybe,
be horrible.
single mom dies and her kids are alive. I just picture all these fucked up scenarios and it makes me not want to fucking do that, dude.
Yeah, that's no good. And Dale brought up a good point. We had said this earlier. It's like you get passed by a truck, it blows you all. It does. It blows you all over the place. It's just, it's not fun, man.
Shit, it used to blow my smart car. I had a smart car, dude.
Yeah,
And you'd
yeah,
you'd see the car do this when cars would pass
yeah,
me, dude. I'd fucking freak out. I'd be like, oh shit.
yeah, yeah, dude. You gotta ride very be aware when you're in a smaller car. Yeah, dude, that's what I was saying too. I think because we're out east, so I think we call the highway out east is a freeway. Yeah, yeah, that's what. Yeah, yeah, it's we call them highways out here when you start getting into the multi-lane. Yeah, so, but I totally get
Call
it.
it the free. We call it fucking freeway. Let's just call it a free highway.
Let's just call it the
Merge it, eh?
EUC.
We'll start some new shit, some free highway.
Oh man, we got another legend in the
Who's
house.
here? Who's
Yeah,
here?
let's see, EUC. Ruben is in the house.
Oh man, Rue, what's up, Rue?
Yeah, Ruben,
You
man,
know,
Ruben.
hey, Ruben, man, I've been watching some of your stuff, man. You getting down out there now, man. I
Ruben
see
don't
that,
play,
man.
man. He put some miles.
Yeah,
He
you
slapped
got
some
that
miles.
ET Max going off the hook with it.
We have, but we have the ability to put ourselves in any position, positive, negative. So glad you guys are live. Yeah, dude, we're gonna get more regular. Like we have some fiber in our diet on
Well,
these things.
I
So
will I will say this because I do love all you guys here, man, and I hope you feel some
we,
kind of friendship towards me. And I'll just say I'm gonna bring up something about my personal life right now. They thought I had prostate cancer, guys, and thank God I don't. Um, but I do have a hernia. I will get operated before in a couple weeks, and I should be good for the race for September. But yeah, man, you
I
never
need to
know
be
when we're gonna leave this world, man. So
facts.
positiveness and love towards everybody, and kindness. That's the best way to be, and don't
That's
just
how
think
we
of
do it,
yourself and be self-centered and think of others.
dude. I need to
When we're
be.
on
I
the road.
think. I think I need to be your new doctor, dude, because I told you what was wrong.
You heard about Dale's stuff?
What?
that EUCs that go over 15 miles per hour are illegal
Is it
in the
all
area he's in.
okay? I'm about to say, is it all Australia or just certain part? Dude, that's happening in a lot of freaking places now, dude. Especially
Yeah,
outside the country, man. It's
yeah,
getting,
it's
I don't know.
goofy.
Okay, I have it pulled up. Yeah, I did see that. He made a post.
No, I wish these cops, Sensei. You ever seen these fucking raids they do where they pull and they start taking fucking cars, right? And I'm just gonna say it. I gang banged a lot of my life, and I did sell a lot of shit that I just can't really talk about. But when I think about that, right? Why didn't they fucking do that to us? And we were fucking criminals, man, right? Well, you got schmo like riding down the road. Hey, pull over. There goes their $3,000 EUC, the back of the fucking paddy wagon. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
it's like, dude, why didn't you do that shit back then? Or why don't you do that shit right now? And go do the same damn thing you're doing with EUCs, but do that with actual fucking criminals,
Dude, that's
drug
what I keep
dealers
trying
and
to
pigs
say.
and
This
shit. You
the
know?
stuff that matters, it's like they turn a blind eye to it. And it's just like
Yeah,
sometimes it's like with again with the whole, I would say, this PEV culture with everything, e-bike, everything in it. It's just easy access to sit there and just make people's lives a living hell. Oh, we're gonna ban it because it's easy. It's easy.
yeah, yeah,
It's easy.
yeah.
It's
It's that,
and
man.
and if you have, again, mayors, heads of state, any of those positions, it's easy to say, oh, well, look what we're doing. We're passing this law and we're doing this. We're making it safe for everybody. And I'm like, anybody that rides any type of PEV, especially out east on any of these roads, you should be given a freaking tax break because the roads that we have to ride on, if they're talking about people,
Exactly.
if they're talking about people's safety, then they need to make the road, the infrastructure, you know, bring it up to par. Because even
Yeah.
the laws that are coming to New Jersey, the infrastructure of the state can't even uphold those laws, dude. That's how bad the roads are around here.
Look, I'll give you some scenarios why I agree with a lot of what you're saying. Look, the footprint that we take up is nothing. Go fucking
Absolutely
find
not.
parking in New York. Is it easy?
No.
It's not easy in San Francisco. San Diego, shitty. All these big cities, parking sucks. And then when you pay for parking, it's $30 to $50 a fucking day.
Dude,
And
think
and
about
and
the
then
commute.
and then the emissions being pushed out by these vehicles, right?
Mhm.
We're zero emissions, guys. Zero emissions. Footprint is fucking small. That's why I say that if they redid it, man, you're right. They should give a task break because look, we're not parking our cars in the street, so we're not taking up that space. We're
Mhm.
not doing emissions. You know what I mean? I mean, it's a win-win, but for some evil forces against the EUC community are just
Yeah,
fucking it, making it harder
that's
for us, man, and
ridiculous.
it's stupid. That's why any of you guys that are here on this talk, man, start talking to your brothers. We need to get politicians. We need to get
Well, we need people in those
lawmakers. We need
positions.
to get these
We
guys.
need
We
people in those
we need
positions.
cops. We need news people on our sites. We need to start action, guys. We need to start
Dude, I
action.
need
And
I
you're
need
gonna
to
see
run.
what I'm gonna do, and you're gonna trip out. And there's a few other cats that are doing stuff that like what I'm gonna do.
Dude, I need
You're
to
gonna
I
trip
need to
out.
run for governor of New Jersey. That's what
Yeah,
I
man,
need to
I'll
do.
vote for you. I don't know if I can do it from down here, but I'll vote for you. You got
Yeah,
my
that's
vote.
what happened to me too.
Sensei for
I
fucking
was
governor.
I was treated as a pedestrian when I got hit too, because the thing is I got hit out the crosswalk.
Hey.
Yeah, I was
Hey, you
treated
ready? Sensei makes new law. Fucking vehicles over 3 tons against the law. You can't
against
fucking
the
have them on the
law.
road.
Oh, dude, they were
You're
coming
fucking
after me.
endangering all EUC riders.
Oh no, look at this crap here. He says, man, I got hit twice last week. Walking. Oh man, that dude, that's not good, man. Be
Hey,
careful
but
out
if
there.
you're treated as a pedestrian, that's a good thing, dude. I like
It-
that.
yeah. I mean, I always say when
What
you
the
really
hell?
think about it though, what damage are you
Turbo,
going to
man.
do? Yeah, you got to be careful out there, man. Uh, to a vehicle, you're not going to do it's you're the one that's going to suffer. You're going to have some broken bones or yeah, it's not
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. It's not the same shit. Like, you can't compare. Even if I weighed, let's say, 250, you're still under 400 fucking
You're
pounds with the
still under
heaviest fucking
400.
unicycle,
It doesn't matter.
and you weigh 250. You're still under 400 pounds. And now
Hmm.
the vehicle, the lightest vehicles are about, and this is a Lotus, okay, like a Lotus,
Yeah, yeah,
1600, 1800 around there.
yeah,
That's four
yeah.
times your weight, dude.
It's yeah,
And
it's a big difference. It's a big difference,
and
and
and, and
it's
yeah, and you're getting hurt. The car's, what's it gonna feel? Your
we
pocketbook?
should be,
You can
dude.
replace money. You can't replace a life.
You can't. We should be in an ultralight class, or like in Japan, how they have the the K trucks and cars. We
Oh,
should
I
be in
love those.
all. Yeah, we should
Well,
be
you
in
can have those
ultralight.
over here.
Well, they're going to
James
start making
Bond's
them
got
now.
one.
Yeah, they're going to start making them in the United States now.
Well, you know what Trump did? It used to be, because I was gonna buy one.
I wanted one
And I
too.
still might buy a Subaru Sandbar. I still might.
I like
Um,
those. I like those.
yeah. And now Trump made it so we don't have to wait 20 years to get those fucking cars anymore.
No, you can get them. You can get them. Well,
You can get a brand new one, because the ones like before Trump made this law, you have to get like 96 and 93s or 95, whatever, dude. Shit that was like in the 90s or early
Yeah.
2000s. You couldn't get a brand
No.
spanking new one, but now
No.
you can.
Yeah. Well, that's what was happening. Even like a lot of people, when they were able to bring in like the GTRs, the R34s and stuff like that, but you had to wait freaking 25 years for that, or over 20 years for that stuff. So, but yeah, man, I'm actually looking forward. I can't wait until America starts making those K trucks. So they're supposed
You
to
know
be
what
coming
we
out soon.
need, dude? We need to get. I like what Dale's saying. We need to get like a news. I'm gonna find a news guy, and I'm gonna give him the sorriest sob fucking story you ever heard. Like, hey man, I'm living meal to meal, and if I didn't have my AUC, I would probably be dead. I probably wouldn't be able to afford to eat. I gotta give him a big old sob fucking story.
Well,
Because
dude,
honestly, when you think about
it's
it,
not.
like,
It's not a soft suit. It's the
no,
freaking
I know.
truth.
I'm just bullshitting
Yeah,
right now.
but
But
if
we
you,
need to get a fucking news person on our side.
dude, if you look at if Ruben's still in here, he rides in New York City. And Ruben, I'm going to ask you a question, dude, if you're still going to answer this question. Would you rather ride your EUC through New York City or be on a subway or a bus?
Oh, there's not even a fucking question. I'll answer for him. You'd
Exactly.
rather be on
Exactly.
EUC.
Exactly. And I'm talking, dude, you have guys in New York putting thousands. I'm talking riding from Brooklyn all the way up to Harlem, from Harlem down, up into the freaking Bronx. They ride them things everywhere. I would rather be on an EUC than be on a freaking. I hate the thing is with me, I just don't want to have to throw my wheel up underneath the bus. You know what I mean? And have it rattling around underneath. That's why I don't do it. But no, man, it's not fun being on a subway and stuff. I don't know, dude. Hopefully,
You
we
ever
get to
seen
some
like
control.
videos of like Thailand, Cambodia, Vietnam, and the Philippines, where like the Asian countries, they got it down pretty good, and parts of Mexico where like everyone's riding a fucking motorcycle. Everybody's on a fucking motorcycle, right?
Everybody.
I bet you
man.
there's less deaths, dude, because of that. I bet you, because honestly, they're riding 25 to 40 miles per hour, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they're on a motorcycle. I mean,
Well, I don't know. I know some people are getting jacked up over there because you see.
I'm sure there's accidents. There's got to be,
like,
but I mean, like
not,
mangled accidents like we have here, where we got to get the fucking gauze of life to
dude,
get you out of your vehicle.
It's not gonna be like that. Nah.
Mason. And EUCs are like the
welcome.
answer to all that shit, dude. Can you imagine if we all had to ride EUCs, dude?
But most people are afraid to ride them. That's just they're afraid.
I know, dude. I got a buddy that does like skating, those blade skates or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, he's a really cool buddy of mine. And I'm like, dude, take the master. Fuck, take the master. Take it with you, dude. Take it. Oh no, man. I'm not.
People see one wheel, and I've been saying this for years. It's like people afraid to get on motorcycles. So imagine people don't like riding motorcycles. Are they really going to be quick to get on something that rides on one wheel? No. You got to be cut from a different, dude. We're cut from a different cloth, dude. That's it.
Well, we need to get one of those media guys that's cut from our cloth, man.
It's hard to find.
I'll give a little piece of mine. You know what I mean? Like,
it's hard to find. Man. It's hard to find. Mason, Jazz, what's happening? No, dude, no apologies.
Man,
You're right on. You're right on time.
We miss you, man.
You're right on time. As long
Yeah,
as you're
you're
here.
always, you know, we always like to see you and your son, dude. Awesome, dude.
Well, they're getting the where they're not going to cut out now. They're almost at that point where.
You,
But
you know
this is
what?
but
They
this
need
is
to
the
have
thing.
some kind of governor, dude.
Yeah, but this is
We're
what I
we're
will say.
you know.
This is one thing I will say. And riders, this is to you. Some of y'all need to take more responsibility because a lot of them cutouts were caused by the riders, dude.
Oh yeah,
A lot of cutouts. They're not paying attention to the beeps, or they take and they turn the safety measures off so the wheel can go. No, a lot of cutouts happen. It's rider error, dude. It's
yeah,
rider error. A lot of cutouts.
a
A
lot,
lot.
a lot.
And I would say the majority of them are due to rider error. You have people pushing a wheel, pushing a wheel. You hear beep, 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 and I'm like, you can watch the
Well, we got
videos.
testers, man. I think like Raj, he writes hard, bro, right? But I think Raj is most of the time he's writing, he's fucking testing these things, and I appreciate that, dude.
No, no.
Because he gives you the rundown on the shit. Like, hey, you know what? This is this, and But I look at going fast, you know, and cutting out. You're playing with fire, dude. Like, we all know that when we go fast, the shit's gonna cut out. You know what I
Well,
mean? So
this is the thing, Mike. You're right. You've been riding wheels long enough. Like if you're gonna
got
push it,
5 years now.
yeah, you know what to look for. Me, I don't ride as fast, but I know what to look for
Yeah,
if it's gonna. Same thing with Roger. But you get these new riders. They want to be king of the hill. They want to, they want to prove themselves. They're riding the beeps. They don't know you're riding the beeps and you hit a freaking bump and overvolt the freaking wheel. All of a sudden, oh, you're going to the dentist the next day because you knocked out all your snags. You understand? You
yeah.
have to know your wheel. You have to know your machine before you run out there and you push it. You got to know your limit, man. And some of these riders, they want to make the freaking highlight reel. And I'm not saying in a
Well,
good way, man.
you know what I feel is part our responsibility, me and yours, and like guys like Raj, Wrong Way, Johnny Go Broom, Dove, Marty. I mean, the list just goes on, right? I think we need to start talking about, hey guys, play it safe on the road. If you see us going fucking hard all the time, yeah, we go hard, but we're testing wheels. Or, if you're going hard, try to do it when you don't see cars. There's not enough advice given by us
Mm.
to the new rider. And there's a lot of fucking like, hey, look, I just went fucking 80 miles per hour. Hey, look, I just went 70 fucking miles per hour. Oh, look, I just jumped a fucking bus,
Well,
which
dude,
is kind of cool. I think that was fucking cool, Mike. But you
that
know what I
was
mean?
no, no.
Yeah,
I
you
agree
jumped a
with that.
fucking canyon in a bus, But we're up in the States before they even start riding. So when they get in it, they're like, "Hey, I gotta go fucking fast. I gotta get faster. I gotta get faster." And
Well,
I
dude,
think
I
that happened to
try.
me. That happened to me at the
Mhm.
beginning, and then I became a speed addict, and I'm an addict. I admit
Well,
it. That's
well,
step one.
dude, I try in my videos to always have some type of instruction for riders. But I think because I'm not the flashiest rider out there, some people just don't pay attention to it. But I always try to give some words of wisdom and advice when you're out on the road. Like I was riding last year, and not last year, my last ride, I went out, it was early in the morning. So it was a busy road, but it wasn't busy as normal because it was early in the morning. I said, so let me jump on this road. I've driven the road a million times, so I know it like the back of my hand. But I said, I rarely, if ever, jump on my EUC on it because people fly on the road, but there was no one on it. So I said, let me take my EUC on it and get used to how it handles, right? Dude,
Yeah.
I hit one part of the road where it went up, it came down, and then it did one of these. Dude, when I came down, the wheels like,
Oh, wobbling.
I'm like, but the thing is, I've ridden long enough to know you don't panic. You just have to stay with the wobble. If you do you got to learn how to ride the wobbles. I'm sorry to say that, but you
Yeah.
have to learn how to bring a wheel out of a wobble. If I'd have been a new rider, dude, I'd have flipped over the guardrail,
Dude, it
over
went
the
down.
guardrail. Yeah, but the thing is, you have to get yourself up to that point where if the wheel does start to do that, you don't panic. It takes time to learn how to ride like that, man. You gotta take your time, or you're gonna get yourself in a world of freaking trouble, man. You know.
Yeah,
No,
I
I agree
mean,
with you on that, Dell. I do. I mean, what Dell's saying right here, that's like saying until electric cars are guaranteed not to catch fire. They're not safe on any road.
I mean,
Exactly.
fucking houses have been burning down with fucking Teslas and some of these electric cars.
Yeah.
Shit, BYD, you know BYD? You ever heard of that brand?
Yeah. Dude, that's
Yeah,
like
they
the
just had
biggest
a
company.
fucking huge fire down here in Tijuana, dude. Like 4 of them fucking cars burned down, and they were in a parking lot, dude. They
You
were
see?
gonna sell them.
And
Yeah,
this
they
is the
caught
perfect thing.
fire, dude.
Anything, and Dell said it best right here. No, you're 100% right. Anything that's electronic or like it can fail. Anything,
Yeah.
anything that's mechanical has a chance to fail. It's like,
You have less of a chance in mechanical than electrical, though. I think, and that's just my opinion. Um, but electrical, like, you know, when you're cutting out, I mean, I had to cut out at 61 miles per hour, Mars. So I've had some nasty ass cutouts, dude. But I'll tell you right now, man, the EUCs, until we start demanding more from the manufacturers, bro. And I'm gonna just say it, dude. I think, because me and Austin were talking about this shit the other day,
mm-hmm.
and I was like, dude, is there any way to put a governor on a wheel that will keep it from going higher than that without affecting the performance that much? So imagine you gun it, right, and it goes up to 45 and it just stays there. And even if you gun it more, it won't go more. It just stays there. You see what I'm saying?
I don't see why you can. I don't see why you can't do that,
dude. They need to create that technology, dude. They really do. And,
I don't see why you
like
can't
the
do that.
P6, I'd bring it down to 55 miles per hour. I'm being serious. I wouldn't have any, maybe 65. What's the speed limit on your highways out
there? Jersey 65, 70. I think
yeah.
70 might be
Keep
the most.
It to 65. You know what I mean? I don't, man. But then that would make them get on the fucking highways, dude. See what I'm saying? The thing would be to keep you on a speed where you couldn't get on a fucking highway, dude. That's why I said 55. And 55 is a good speed on an EUC. It's pretty fucking fast.
That's moving, dude. On me personally, any of these personal
like
electric vehicles,
average
that's
speed,
all.
And I believe that's Roger's average speed too. 55.
Well, no. You'll hit 55.
Well, that's my cruising
cruise
speed, not my average speed, because you know that they
it's gonna fluctuate. It's gonna
30 or something.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, I don't know what's going on. They're making all kind of, like, I see clips and stuff on the news about the e-bikes over in Australia, and it's just like they're actually worse than what the freaking United States is.
But you know, hey, you know what? I'm just gonna go there. I'm not from Australia, but I'm sure that once you leave the fucking cities of Australia and you get out towards, you know, maybe more rural towns, I don't think that shit, they're gonna give a shit about that.
Well, that's the same with the United States, dude. The further you go out there, people aren't worried about what the frick you ride. You got people riding tractors and bobcats up the road and stuff. They're not worried about that crap. Again, it's people that don't mind their own effing business and can't stand people having fun. I understand you got to have some rules and everything, but it's just like they just want, it's control. They want to be able to control anything and everything. That's what's happening with the United States. They want too much control over everything. Oh, they're going to sell them as off-road devices, the e-riders. Okay. They need to come up with, again, dude, they got to do something. I honestly think, like I said, we are at the point right now.
How long will that last for, Dale?
The bottom line is, bro, they need to have a PEV needs to be listed as a vehicle class now. It has to be. It has to be.
What the hell is QLD? Do you know? Can you elaborate, Dale? I don't know what the hell
is. Is that Queensland? I mean, I'm just guessing. Is that Queensland?
It's Queens, yeah, right?
That's what I thought was Queensland. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, guys, let me know.
Just come to fucking Mexico, Dale. There's no fucking laws here. You will make laws here.
You are the law.
I am the law.
I am
the law won. No, hey, I'll tell you what, though. I know the mayor of this town that I live in.
Dude,
I've known the last mayor and this mayor, and I know the head of the police department. And I'll tell you what, they're all cool as hell with me, dude. They're like, do your thing. If you have any problems, call us up. As a matter of fact, I want to talk to that mayor for next year. I want to plan an event here at like an off-road race here. They have like this place where they used to fight bulls,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to see if I can rent that shit out, get the mayor involved, and create. I'll let you know. But it's gonna be
Mm-hmm.
an off-road thing. Like I'm gonna get a hold of Seth because it ain't gonna be street. It's gonna be like we're
No,
gonna
there's
set
nothing
up a
wrong.
fucking
There's
track.
nothing
You know?
wrong with that, dude. There's
Yeah,
nothing, dude. I got an idea. I will share that with you off because I
yeah,
want to
yeah.
do a video on it to see how it goes. But there has to be. Honestly, dude. I think it's what's going to have to happen is people are just going to say enough is enough and just do it.
Yeah.
That's it. It's like if you even in Jersey, if the rules got so bad, you know how many e-bike riders, even bicyclists are. If they said we're just going to ride, what are they going to do? They going to arrest
Sure.
everybody? No. They going to call? No, they're not going to do it. They're not.
They will start hitting it up, and I will tell you they'll start confiscating.
But
But it's
dude, you
gonna
can.
get so overwhelming that
That's why
people are gonna fight back.
then you like me. Okay, hey, we're gonna. I would take my junkiest wheel and I would ride it. If you're gonna take it, you're gonna take it. That's it. That's it.
I
Yeah,
guess
dude.
it is Queens.
Queensland. Yeah.
He said he moved there because they had the best PV loss, and now they're fucked.
Well,
Well,
I think. Well,
come on over
over
here, Dale.
here.
I got a house right next to mine. You know, I'll rent it out for you for the first month, and you just take over after that. I think it's like $500 a month. It's cheap, dude. We'll be the Mexico menaces out here, dude.
The Mexico menaces.
Bro, we'll ride her up, dude.
I think the reason why laws are going back, I think it has to do with even with the gas company, oil companies. You know, they want to keep that money. Do you really think they want anything electric becoming, popular and dethroning petrol? No, they don't. So it's a lot of stuff is freaking political, and they want to keep it under control. They want to keep it under control, but it's going to do this, going to change. Like I said, it should be a person's choice. If that's what you want, you should have the choice to drive whatever you want to drive or ride whatever you want to ride. You know what I mean? That type of thing.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, I think it's goofy, actually.
Oh, Mars is 100% right on this one. Logic and laws are never common sense, dude. They never are, dude. They
never are.
Everybody on here, will you do me a favor? Your homework for the weekend is watch that movie, Idiocracy. If you've never seen that movie, Idiocracy, dude, that movie was before its time, man. That freaking thing, it's funny. It's funny, but it's just how people are today.
I'll check it out.
Idiocracy. Yeah, watch that movie. I'm sure someone's seen it in here, but yeah, dude, it's no common sense today, man. None. Well, this is the thing. Oh, yeah. He's talking about the e-bike laws in Jersey. You hear about the e-bike laws in New Jersey now. July 19th, and some of the stuff is you have to be 16. If you're not 16, if you're 16 and under, you can't ride it. I mean, if you're under 16, you can't ride it. If you're 16, you need to have a driver's license or an e-bike permit. They want you to register it with the state or motor vehicles. It seems like a lot of the laws are more so they're aimed at the kids more so than the adults. Now, you do have to register it. They're talking about insurance, but a lot of these places aren't even going to insure these bikes. So I don't even know how they're going to do that. I don't understand that aspect of it.
Yeah, and the ones that do are going to charge an arm and a leg.
Dude, how are they going to do that? They going to charge you motorcycle insurance to ride a freaking e-bike, dude? For what?
Yeah, you want to be on the road? That's how they're going to look at it. You want to be on the road?
That's just ridiculous. And that's where they're going to get the pushback. If I'm paying, $100 a month or whatever they're going to have you pay, or $300 a year, you're paying what you're in a month. People are saying then I should be able to ride anywhere. And that's where the pushback's going to come from. They're just going to ride it anywhere.
Well, they're going to say yes. They're going to say yes, except freeways and highways.
But do you think that's going to stop people?
Well, no, but the law, what they got to do is put a law like, get caught, you're going to jail, and your shit's impounded permanently. Yeah. And I'll guarantee you, people won't fucking do it if you tell them, hey, man, there'll probably be one or two dudes that got a shitload of money that don't care. But the guy that works every day and is like, damn, dude, I just spent $4,000 on this fucking unicycle. That guy's not going to do it.
Look at this, Mike.
I'm not going to do it.
About 2 days ago. Oh, when I was talking to you, actually, I think I was on the phone with you, actually. And I said, yo, dude, There was 3 dirt bikes riding down the road, the main drag that I live in. No helmet, 2 riders on each bike. 3 bikes, 6 riders. But you understand? But again, they're worried about an e-bike that can go 20 miles an hour, but you got people riding illegal dirt bikes down the road. That's the type of stuff where I'm saying that's the stuff you need to go after. But they don't.
Yeah, they're gonna squeeze on it, but I feel with us all working together, man, we got to work together. We have to, guys.
We do.
And get, like I said, politicians and get some of these media guys on our side. It's gonna hit us hard first, but if we don't give up and we push,
You got to push. People
eventually
got to push.
we'll reverse whatever that shit they're
We
doing
got
right
to
now,
push.
and that's what we need to do.
Dell, this is, I mean, and this comment that Dell's making is perfect right here. He says it's because people want to pay, want you to pay for license, registration, fuel, parking, tolls, etc. Nothing to do, right? Nothing to do with safety, Dell. I agree with that 100%. They use videos of kids on e-motos. The media is the enemy. I'm sorry, they are, most of them. They don't really. Those videos are so manipulated. Where I ride, I see some kids on e-bikes, but I've never seen it to where it is how they show it on the news, dude. I'm like, I've never seen that. I see some kids on some stuff, but it's very rarely like I see how they have it. They have it on the news. So the media manipulates and they add, their little edits and cuts to make stuff look worse. I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but they make it look worse than it really is in some cases, not all cases.
It's usually fucking money though. Like they'll talk about.
It is. It's a money grab.
So, hey,
Mike, hold on 1 second. So piggybacking off what he said, I'm sorry to cut you off, but this is important.
Oh yeah.
Even for me to drive into New York City, right? Now, this is just a regular car. The toll is $18.
Yeah.
Then you have to, and this is the crazy part. After you pay the toll to go in, I go in through the Lincoln Tunnel, you come out, you have to pay a congestion. You have to pay another toll once you get into the city. That's that congestion thing that they're fighting over. So that's like another like $13. So for me to go into the city right now, let's just say I want to go work overtime to go into the city on a weekend on my day off. Dude, it's a minimum $50. Then you have to pay to park. Because, if you park on a street, there's a chance that you're going to get towed.
40
yeah.
bucks?
Put it this
50?
way. Dude, right now, for me to park, and I get a discount because with the hotel that I work for, they have a thing. It's $20.
Yeah.
It's $20 for the day, for the 8 hours or whatever.
Yeah, but what's the average guy pay? Dude, not what you pay.
Dude, you can pay $50, $60.
So let's just say 50. 50 for crossing and 50 for park. There's $100 fucking dollars.
Dude, easy.
That's crazy.
Is what people, dude.
That's not even including your gas, right?
Dude, I'm gonna take a clip. I'm gonna take a clip out of one of my videos. The video was done like maybe 3-4 years ago, and it showed some of the monthly parking fees of New York. $250 a month. The park in a garage, dude.
That's crazy.
That's a car payment. Well, it used to be a car payment.
Yeah, San Francisco's probably about as bad or worse, dude.
It's insane, dude. There's no place that you should have to pay $250, $300 a month.
You're right.
To park a car. It's ridiculous. Back in the day, you could get a damn apartment for that much.
Yeah, well, times have changed, feller.
Yeah, well, they changed.
Yeah, you should have.
Yeah, but I mean, some of these older non-suspension wheels, some of the deals on these things are really good though. And if you're just looking for, a knock around wheel and you're tight on funds, you can get some of these wheels pretty cheap, man, especially like a used one.
Turbo Montana. Is that turbo? That's turbo? Or is this a different turbo?
I might be a different one. I don't know if that's the
I'll
turbo.
tell you what, let's just go this call. Turbo Montana, right? You should have got a NOSFET, you're right. The only thing the V12 has got that the NOSFET don't have is got a higher speed, dude. That's it. But
yeah, I don't think this is the turbo.
But you could do almost a lot of the same shit on it, I mean, Johnny Go Broom did really good with the V12S, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
But yeah, the Arrow to me, it's been the best wheel that I've had no fucking issues at all. None.
Yeah. I don't know if this is the other turbo. The other turbo, he's a big
And
dude,
you know
man.
what? And that's what made the deciding factor to me a little bit was Leaperkim NOSFET is right. Like it's very similar technology, dude. I mean, I don't know what they're sharing, but it's pretty fucking similar. The displays are the same. You know, four buttons. You know, and if I didn't have no trouble from that NOSFET arrow, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If I would have had trouble from that, I probably wouldn't have got the links. I probably would have got the F18. But the arrow convinced me to get the links, dude. The arrow.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
The arrow made it so I was like, you know what?
Lynx is good, man.
If fucking Leaper Kim is above NOSFET, like, oh yeah, I gotta get this shit. And you know what? I love the fucking links. It's everything I wanted the fucking master to be without cutting out.
Dude, I keep saying if I could get a good deal on the Lynx S, I would get it. The only reason I wouldn't is because I want to try something else. You know what I mean? Because I already have an OG, but that's why I see the F18 would be pretty cool because it's still riding in that same category. I think that the Lynx S is going to outclass it in certain things. You know what I mean? But I still think that F18 is a really good deal for what it is.
Yeah,
The V
it is.
The V13, I will say this: the V13, I think it's a bad shake. For what the V13, again, it boiled down to the firmware. That wheel could have went faster if they wanted to make that wheel go faster.
Yeah.
For a street wheel, I think the V13 was all right for a street wheel at the time. I mean, they could have worked the suspension a little bit better, but for what it was, man,
They should have.
yeah, yeah.
It's sad because you know what? When you look at that wheel, right, it's very similar to the P6, right? And when you look at it, you're like, there was so much possibilities with that fucking V13, dude. If
They held
would've
that,
put the
dude.
right shock and
They
up the
held it
speed,
back.
it would have been what the
Dude.
P6 is now back then.
Dude, I'm telling you, they held that wheel was much faster than what they put out. That wheel could have went faster. That wheel could have easily probably did 70 miles an hour. Easy. If they had programmed it right. But again, dial the suspension in. They should have used some different type of suspension for that wheel. And that thing would still be selling today, man. That thing would still be selling today. Minor things on that wheel.
I know they had too many issues. I mean, shit, you remember Seedbug had one and she took the fucking suspension out of it?
Yeah. It used to come like that, remember? They had it to where you can lock it out, and then they stopped selling it like that.
Oh, I ain't seen her in a while. What is she doing?
She posts a lot on Instagram.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She's still riding now?
I see more just regular videos more so than riding videos.
You haven't seen no riding videos, huh?
Not many. Not probably hardly. No, most of the other things just like social stuff.
I wonder if people ever just. I'm just gonna say it because I'm a kid at heart. Literally, my gang name was Kid, but I feel like I'll never outgrow this. Like this makes me feel fucking young.
It's just become a part of my lifestyle. So
I don't ever want to leave it.
It's not going anywhere for a while. I mean, until I get to the point where I can't, but I would try to find some other outlet to do it.
Look at Marty. He's like, what? How old is Marty? Roger, you still here? I want to say Marty's 70 years old at least, or 68 around there.
Dude, look at Ron Lyon. Ron Lyon, 70. Ron rides like.
Oh yeah, Ron. Yeah, exactly. See what I'm saying? So,
even
inspirations. I'm 50, dude. I still got another 20 fucking years, dude.
Marty would go out and ride 150 miles. That's a light ride for the evening.
Fucking crazy. I mean, I think the most I rode was like 40 miles, and then I was like, dude, I'm done with this shit.
Dude,
I don't know how people want to ride longer than this.
Yeah, dude. I did 32 to 35 miles one time, and I said, I'm done, man. That's enough for me.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they just did the V14 Pro, but like Mikey said, that other wheel does look like, I don't know what they're going to do to it. EUC, Journey, Euro, what's up, bro? Welcome. Oh, he said a new trail wheel. Nice. So it's a new Emotion trail wheel. It's going to be announced soon. Okay. Now, is it going to carry the V14 name or something else? When I looked at it at first, I was like, is it going to be an upgraded V12? You know, like they had the V12S. Are they going to do something different with that? But we'll see soon. We'll see. Nah, I don't. I really don't think Emotion needs another trail wheel. I thought that V14
No,
they don't really. I don't think so.
They don't. They need something in between the P6 and their V14, maybe.
Dude,
like
why
a
don't
like
they
a
do?
like. Because look, they got the P6. It's not an off-road fucking wheel. They got the V14, right? That's an
Mhm.
off-road wheel, right? Why not have one right in the middle like a Lynx?
They need something in. They do. They need something in between.
Yeah,
Okay. Why don't they do a P3?
yeah. Call it a P3. Just call it.
Planet Iceland said P6 little brother. They should call it little brother. That's what they should just call it,
Call it
little brother.
P6S. They like to use that shit all the time, right? Just call it a P6S.
Oh shoot, he's saying you're saying it's an all new platform. All right, I'm actually kind of curious. They need to send one over here. Rick Albert, send one over this way so we can ride it.
My UC journey is
That's
that who I think it is?
that's Euro.
You finally came, man. I better see you at ABS, man. Because Sensei's going this year,
I'm
dude.
going. I'm
It's
coming
gonna
in.
be real good.
I'm
It's
gonna
gonna be real good.
I'm gonna parachute in
Hey, he's gonna parachute in. That's crazy guy.
right at
Hey,
the
you know,
house, man.
you probably could because fucking ABS is out in the middle of fucking nowhere, dude. So probably
Oh,
wouldn't need a trip.
hey,
The
hey,
P3.
Euro, quit teasing us, bro. He said it has a name or we don't know it.
Has a name already.
Oh, dude, can you sit on the dude? The V people don't get this. The V11, even though the seat was it didn't have much play in it, because the wheel was tall, it was probably one of one of the best wheels to ride seated. That was the first wheel I rode seated with no problem. Because the wheel is tall. That's what I
Yeah,
loved
you
about the
can.
V11. That wheel was tall, dude. Especially with the seat on it. You
Yeah.
wouldn't have to really squat down for it. It's just like
No, it was pretty high. Yeah, it was
yeah.
pretty high.
It's right underneath the sack, dude. You just pop and you're down there, you know?
They got the
Link, what's happening? Link Minds, thanks for coming to the studio. Dude, this is a great turnout, guys. Because this was just think about it, Mike. We just jumped on here.
we just
didn't-
fucking said fuck it. We
Yeah.
weren't even gonna do it.
Dude,
Because,
I had power.
like
I had
the
power
weather's really
outage.
fucking hot where you're at, and you were having trouble. Remember?
Dude, we had like 3 quick power outages, man. It was like bam. A
I
couple minutes
ordered
later.
my Zeno. That's my first real wheel today.
Okay.
I'm new to EUCs. Welcome,
That's-
bro.
Yeah, that's a good choice.
Catch
for
us
first
every
wheel.
Friday, man. We're here every Friday, man. Every Friday, man, and we talk about fucking everything EUC. And like I'm totally opposite of him. I'm
Some things,
you know,
some things, not everything.
some things.
Some
But
things,
when
not
we
everything.
yeah, exactly, some things. But we get down to the nitty-gritty on this show. Do. That's a great choice. I don't know if it would have been a great choice for your first wheel. I don't know how big
Price
you are.
wise,
If you're a
price
big
wise,
dude, yeah, it's probably a good choice.
price wise, I would say. But fit wise, yeah, because it's not going to be some big monstrosity of a wheel that you're trying to. And that's another thing too, is like when you're a new rider, you do not want to get some big heavy wheel, man. It's just if you're not used to it, it's hard to throw around. It can wreck your freaking knees. A lot of people don't understand that, man. You get a lot of pressure on your knees. So you have to really think about what you're going to learn on for your first wheel. You can sit on a V12. It depends on how tall you are as far as comfort goes. I'm not sitting on a V12. I did it before. I rode a V12 seated though. It's just not one of the most comfortable things for me.
I have to bring my dog in. My bad, dude.
Uh-oh. No, cool, man. Can't leave the dog outside.
Yeah, I don't let my dog sleep outside.
I don't blame you.
Even though he's a crazy looking pit bull.
Yeah, dude, that links. You're not gonna. Dale was dropping some gems, and if people, one of the biggest issues with anything electric, I'm talking about cars.
Dale. 4,000 miles, Dale?
Well, dude,
holy moly!
If you really think about it, you're going to have less maintenance on an electric vehicle and less parts than a gas car. A gas car. If you go, and anyone that's in here, I like to say this every so often, watch the documentary, Who Killed the Electric Car? And they let the cat out the bag And that's why they destroyed all those cars. They put such a damper on the electric car market. Because, dude, when they would go in for like your maintenance, they would say they would have to get some air in the tire and some windshield wiper fluid, and that was it. There's no maintenance on them things.
Yeah.
So you have a lot of these dealers, they're not making money off
It's all the
oil
batteries,
changes, spark. Yeah, it's the batteries. That's it.
That's why, like, I think it's the Rivian. That thing literally just sits on top of the batteries, dude. Like the whole bottom of it is the batteries.
It's like a
so if
skateboard.
shit ever goes bad, they just lift the top, replace the batteries, drop your shit. It's like brand new again.
It is. Pop in, pop out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Oh, we got another. I hope he's still Ronan. What's up, bro? Ronan's
Ronan here?
Ronan. I do. We got to the comment. Yeah, that's
hey, glad to see you here, brother.
Yeah.
We need to get you in here one time, dude.
We got to have Ronan. We got to.
Yeah, I don't care if you want to wear the helmet, Ronan.
Wear the helmet, bro.
Too, man. We'll be helmet brothers on this show, man. I don't care.
Yeah, big respect.
I love Ronan, man. I fucking love watching Ronan, dude. It's like when I watch Ronan, dude, to me, it's like this guy's got it, man. He's got it. Like he knows what the hell we need to hear, you know?
Yep. His videos are top notch.
Hell yeah,
they're always fair. They're always solid.
Yep. And he's a very considerate person. You could tell the way he talks, bro. He's not out
but he tells the truth.
People and shit,
he tells the truth though on his reviews. He don't sugarcoat it. This is what I like. This is what I don't like. This is what they need to fix. And he's fair, man. So yeah, big respect.
Hey, you know, right here that he's here right now, Ronan. You never did the Arrow review, did you? Because I was waiting for that, man. Because and I ended up buying it. I was waiting on your review, and I just fucking bought it. And I'm glad I bought it, man. It's a great wheel.
Oh,
solid.
Mars is from Melbourne. Welcome, dude. Yeah, Melbourne, Australia. Nice.
Yeah, welcome, guys.
Dude, we got a nice Australian crew here, man. Got Dale. We got Cat Descendant, Mars.
Well, they're Rebel Riders.
Both yeah, it's good
and
stuff.
And Ruben
man.
too.
Let's see what we got here. You should try to link. Okay. Nice. I will try to link it now. So nice. Try to crank through some of these because we're getting ready. Oh, dude, it's almost 1. Dude, we went pretty long tonight. Good night. I do have a question. If you want to touch on it, we can. If you don't, or we can just wait for the dust to simmer down and figure out what's going on because no one really knows. Do you make any comments on with Mikey Grillo or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we need to touch on that a little bit.
I'll tell you all I can tell you that I know from him.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not what everybody thinks went down, dude. So they literally tackled this guy. They fucking kept his 360. He's got his P6 already, dude. He's out there fucking riding it already.
Mm-hmm.
But he's got a badass lawyer, and they're gonna work it because I mean, it's gonna get some news. I already know that he's gonna be on the news with this shit, dude. It's gonna go down pretty good. I mean, the way he told me, it's gonna go down, dude. He's like, yeah, my fucking lawyer's gonna have a fucking field day. I'm like, oh, dude. So he's ready for that that battle. I wish him the best because it could have happened to any of us, bro. It could have, these fucking.
It could have happened to anybody.
I'll just give you one scenario. I don't really like to talk about my fucking past, but I got beat up by a fucking cop, dude, and I was with my son, dude, and I sued the fucking police department, and they literally were offering me money, dude.
Wow.
And I was like, no, I don't want fucking money. You know what I want? I want his fucking job. And guess what? They made him, and they took his fucking badge. And the judge said, you cannot be a peace officer in the state of California anymore. He was fucking weeping. And then another scenario with a cop, I was gangbanging and we were spray painting a fucking wall. Me and a buddy, I was like 16. He was like 17. They fucking spray paint stupid ass on the back of my jacket with my own spray paint. And then they beat my friend out and they popped his fucking eye out. So yeah, cops, not all cops are awesome. I know some cops that are my friends, but not all cops are awesome. So this shit could happen to anybody, just like anyone can get fucking beat up by a cop. Same thing that happened to Grillo, it happened to you going fucking 5 miles per hour, dude. You didn't have to go fucking
Yeah, dude.
whatever speed he was fucking going at. You could be going slow, and you get this dick ass cop. It's like, look at this fucker, and then pulls over, and you say the wrong thing to chip his shoulder, and next thing you know, he's slamming you on the ground. He's saying you're fucking going bobbing and weaving through fucking traffic. So the shit that happened to Grillo could happen to any of us, and you guys really need to just chill out. He's a good dude, and you're gonna see it all unfold, and you're gonna be like, oh shit, I was ripping into dudes, my bad. And I'm
Yeah.
telling you right now, it's not what you all think went down, dude. And much love to Grillo, Rebel
Yeah, I like
Rabbit,
Grills is a
and I
good
got his
dude, man.
back, man. So
Yeah, me
you know,
too.
and I'll
Me
have
too.
all your backs too, dude. Tell you that straight up.
And yeah, and I'm gonna say this, and I had made a comment. Like I said, I'm not here to defend his behavior. And the reason why I say that, we all have done some stupid stuff on EUCs. And I always say that goes with even drivers. Everyone has done something stupid, whether you ran a red light or accidentally ran a stop sign or something. Everyone has done something. The thing is with these wheels, people are starting to find out what they can do. But instead of looking at it again with common sense, the first thing is they always, oh man, those things can go this fast. Just because something can do it doesn't mean you're riding that fast. And a P6 right now, the way the wheel was advertised, the first thing everyone goes for is what? 93 miles an hour. That's the first thing. This wheel can go over 90 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And it's like it's just like, dude,
Yeah.
because it can
Stupid.
doesn't mean, yeah, it just doesn't make
That
any
you're gonna
sense.
do it. It's like we just said earlier, a fucking what, a Ferrari or Lamborghini or sports car.
Corvette,
They go over
any of these
200
things.
fucking miles. How fast that fucking Yamaha goes, Mr. Mars? Like, I bet you 200, right?
What,
Hey,
170,
and but you're
180?
not fucking riding it too. Maybe you are once in a while, right? But I mean, you're not gonna fucking ride that 200 all the time. It's the same thing with our shit, dude. It's like you're not gonna go 96 miles per hour, but it's nice to have that headroom, knowing if I'm riding 40, it's probably never gonna cut out. That's
Right.
awesome. That's a
Right.
good feeling.
Yeah. Yeah.
Red, white, and black one, huh?
Nice. I'm sorry, guys. I'm kind of plowing through because we're going to start making our final descent here. Because it's 1 o'clock and I'm making a ton
Is
of
that what it
noise.
is out there with you right now?
It's one. Yeah. Yeah.
What's the weather now, dude? Is it still fucking hot?
Hold on. Let me look up on my smart board.
Or is it
Hold on a
cooling
second.
down?
No, dude, it's still hot. It is. Wait a second. I can't see what the temperature is. It'll
I'm
pop
gonna say
back up in a
78.
second. No, it's not, dude. It's still probably in the 90s. I would say probably 96, 95 degrees. And it's darn near 1 in the morning. Yeah,
That's
it's still
fucking
hot. I gotta
crazy,
wait for the
dude.
temperature to pop up here. I don't want to. It'll pop
That's
up in a
fucking
second.
crazy, dude. That's crazy. Hopefully it cools down tomorrow, brother.
Yeah, man. Hold on a second. Let me just see. Let me see what this says here. Kurt, what's happening, brother? Welcome to the stream. I'm sorry, I fell behind on these things. He's saying,
That's true.
yeah,
That's
we
true.
did. Yeah, I'm sorry.
They have a big old electric bike, but I don't think they're leaving EUCs quite yet.
Nah, I don't think. No, they're not going to leave EUCs. They're not going to leave EUCs. They had a couple. Hold on, where am I here? Hold on a second. Am I that far back? No, here it is, right here. Yeah, I don't see them. Yeah,
No, they're not
okay.
leaving it.
Yeah, Minnesota. I said Michigan or Minnesota for Spartacus. Yeah. Minnesota.
Where's it from?
Nice.
Minnesota?
Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Yep. Still love my ECs. Master V2 T4. Yep. Extreme. Dude, that's a good stable. And I still think people are sleeping on the Extreme too.
Well, I have the Master V4, and I still have it, and I love it. But until I got in the links, dude, I didn't know what the fuck, man. Like, I'm riding this thing, and man, I've exceeded the speed of the Master already, like nothing, and I've not cut out. So like,
yeah,
dude, that's awesome.
Dude, I'm laughing. Roger had said, I'm a little behind here, but he said King Saw had a new social media person every 2 weeks. Yeah, yes, they did, Roger. It was just like they were just rolling them. Oh man, okay, I'm gonna show you this.
Yeah, well now Zen's their guy, dude.
Well, it was what I liked about Matt, right? And you got to get Matt put that wheel to the test, and it was good that they sent him because the tweaks that they start making to that the F-18 was because of Matt. Matt Burt, remember when he first got that wheel and like the bolts were loosening up, but he liked the wheel, but he sent them a lot of great information to help them bring that wheel up to par, man.
Yeah, that F18.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna go back to like, okay, yeah, Matt Burt got the right wheel, the F18, right? And I believe, um, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe Johnny Go Broom got an F18 too. Didn't he get an F18 also?
He does, but I think Matt had it first. But don't
Yeah.
quote me on that. Yeah.
All right, right. So then going back to King Song, I'm like, okay, so you got the 16X, right? And you got the 18XL Pro, all these new wheels. Why aren't you selling them to guys like Sensei and Duff? They're just average riders.
They don't, dude.
Because those wheels, if you got the new 18XL Pro, right, or the 16X Pro, and you rode it, it's more of your speed, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you're gonna probably advertise it even more than a guy that's gonna compare it to a wheel that he's used to, like riding 50 plus miles per hour.
Dude, still one of my favorite wheels to the date, and the people Tesla V2 is still one of my favorite wheels. So
really?
if I was able to get like a demo of an 18XL or even a 16X Pro or whatever, I would really, really ride that wheel and give an honest opinion to what I think about it, because I still think there's room for those wheels. I really, really do.
Yeah, and, I do too.
Yeah,
because not everybody wants to ride fucking.
Nah,
you know what I mean?
Think about it. If you're going on vacation and you just want to go sightsee somewhere, throw a 16X, throw an 18XL in the back of the trunk, and you got something that's going to get you around the city. You can easily ride 30 miles on that thing, 35 miles on that thing. If you're not ripping 100%, speed rips. Yeah.
Like Duff would have been the perfect candidate for the 18XL Pro.
100%.
Because dude, like if you watch how he rides, he just goes to Dunkin' Donuts, dude.
He's a cruiser,
He's a D&D rider.
D&D, take it to the swamp.
He's a D&D rider.
Dude, look at this comment right here. I got you, Sensei. Don't worry. We got something special coming, bro.
Oh yeah, man.
Me and Ron are gonna team up, so that's awesome, dude.
Yeah, maybe you could. You know what? I got it, dude. If he doesn't want to do the show, right? Let's just say he does, right? Because like, I don't want to take my helmet off. Why don't you go riding with him and do like a video with him, dude? That would be cool.
We'll get something.
You guys talk it out. See what you can figure out.
We'll get something. We'll get something.
But yeah, we got much love for you, Ronan. You're the man, dude.
Yeah, Ronan's a good dude. Roger's funny because Ronan makes great content for EUC from a normal huge person. Roger's funny, man.
Yeah, he's pretty big, right?
Yeah,
he's like what, 230?
I would say about 220, maybe 230. Yeah.
What are you, Ronan? Like 230, 220?
I'm saying 220, 230. He's solid. The sick Max. All right, bring it to AVS so I can ride it, Roger. Because that's, like I said, for AVS, dude, that is the main thing for me. I'll get on the track because I want Roger to run me through the paces, give me some pointers. But my main thing to go out there is just to ride and meet everybody. That's the main thing, dude. Hang out with you, Mikey. Fun, hang out with you and stuff.
We're renting that fucking house, bro. We're all gonna chill together. We're gonna do some group riding.
What's up, Simon? We got Simon in the house. What's up,
Simon?
I'll say this, Kurt. This is the thing, right? Ronan makes excellent content. Like, I've been a fan of Ronan's for years. I've got to see Ronan, and he's always been really cool with me. I respect Ronan, but everyone's not Ronan, and everybody has their own niche on how to make content in the AUC community. That's just like Roger has what he does. He does it well.
Like
Marty does what Johnny. Everyone's not going to do it the same way. It's not, and that's what I love about it. Everyone has their own style of making it. Like, everyone's not going to like my content. That's fine. But if you don't like what I do, watch what Ronan does, or watch what Johnny does, or watch what Roger does.
Watch what Roger does.
Yeah, everyone. Everyone can't do it the exact same, and
I don't know
it's
about
not meant to
watching
be that.
Wrong Way anymore, dude.
I,
It's
I
too much,
still, I,
man.
I still
I
watch
do
his
watch
stuff.
this shit though. He's funny, man. Because I'm like, oh my god, well, I don't know what to expect from Wrong Way anymore, dude.
You know, and the thing about, and I will say this even with Ronan, if if it wasn't for Ronan
Yeah,
and my buddy Coquette, think about it. I really wouldn't have any wheels to even review
yeah.
unless I go to a demo day. But like a lot of my reviews, it's like, hey, Ronan, and that type of thing. Or my buddy Coquette, he let me do the Sherman L and some of his other wheels. I wouldn't have anything to review. It's like they don't send me wheels. So
Hey,
I'm
did
lucky.
he get the P6?
Dude, I'm not going to tell you. The thing, this is what's cool about Coquette. This is the thing what I love about Coquette. Once his mind is set, it's just like he's like, dude, we got to go ride. And all
he's
of a sudden,
he's gonna
he
get that
has the
P6.
will.
I already know he is.
He has it. He'll call me up one day. He'll be like, dude, let's go ride. I'm like, all right. All of a sudden, he's yanking something out of his freaking trunk. He got the wheel. He did it with the Sherman L. I get a call. Hey, dude, what? I got it. All right, man, let's go. And that's it. So
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
he makes great content too.
yeah.
Coquette. Yeah, yeah.
What's his channel?
Um, it was Coquette Robinson, but now it was Life with Coquette, but I think it's called Follow Your Path now. Follow Your Path. So if you look up Coquette Robinson, I'll put a link for his channel in the description.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
I'll put a
yeah.
link.
I'll check him out. Follow your
Yeah,
what?
Follow Your Path. But I'll
Oh
put a link in
yeah.
here. I'll put a link. I'll put a link in it. I have Coquette, man. We've had some epic rides.
They got Dale as a circus clown juggling balls while he's riding backwards and smoking a joint.
Juggling balls. Oh, that's too funny. Good stuff, man. It's good. We have a good mix of talent in the EUC community. I'm talking about riders and content creators, man. And there's enough room for everybody to eat, man. You know.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, and sharing is caring. Remember, guys.
Yeah.
I used to say that about weed, man. Sharing is caring, and now I'm saying it with the UCs.
Oh no, sorry, Dale, to hear that, dude. He says
Yeah,
leave us in. Yeah, man. Sending
yeah,
prayers out for that, dude. That's tough, man.
yeah. They'll tops, man.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Gotta spend time with Pops, bro. Sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah. You know, you still got us, Dale. We love you, man.
Yep.
You know that shit, dude.
Yep. Guys, I'm gonna crank through some of these here. The San Diego. San Diego. Yeah, that was funny. It's that bright side. He's gonna give me. Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. The vagina.
Yeah, that was funny. That was funny. The JJ. We got it.
That
Took the
laugh,
hooks off
Dale.
my links pad. I need
Hey,
to
Dale,
pass.
I'll tell you right now, Dale. You come to Mexico, right? I know you don't want to, but if you did come where I'm at, I could get you a fucking house right by the water. Right by the water, right? Probably for about 50,000. And I'm talking about you would own this fucking thing. You'd be right by the ocean. You would cross into San Diego, that same type of property, 1.5 million
Or more.
in the United
Or
States.
more.
And
Or
I could get it
more.
for 50,000 for you, dude.
Yeah, it might cost you even more than that, dude. The price in the house in the United States is freaking insane, man.
Yeah, they're insane, dude. I got hookups down here. If any of you guys want to move down to Rosarito, Ensenada, which is right by San Diego, dude. Right by the water, dude. They're cheap.
Yeah, we have to we'll talk about that stuff soon, man. Switch to live chat saying yeah, the thing is with I don't know what's up with this freaking chat. Not even a chat. I'm talking about as far as with StreamYard. Some
I know.
features, yeah, it's like some stuff is not working right on this thing, man. I think they're making all these new updates, and when they're doing the updates to it, it's messing something else up.
You know what they're gonna want to do, right?
Yeah,
they're gonna want to charge more.
That's
They're
exactly
gonna
what they
want
want
to
to
charge
do.
for all the shit that you use.
Yeah, I might just go ahead and do it, but we'll just go ahead and do it.
But is it worth getting StreamYard? I mean,
Well,
I've seen some better ones than this.
Oh, you have? Okay, then we got to
Yeah,
talk about. We
that's
got
what
to
I was
talk
telling you.
about
I'll
that.
talk to you about it, dude.
Yeah.
It's not that expensive.
Yeah, Simon, it's tough, dude. I've been through. Yeah, dude, it's not easy, man. It's not easy.
And then I was looking at YouTube too. So I'll tell you about that.
Mm-hmm. I changed the what we got here. Scar, what's happening, man? Welcome to the stream. To change the bearings on the master today. Yeah, dude. Mikey's good
That
with that
sounds
stuff.
like you had fun. Hey, but the Master's easy to take apart. It's not a hard wheel to work on. That's why I like the Master. It's a good tinkering wheel. You know what I mean? So,
Dude, they
but bearings
need.
suck to change, dude. I hate changing out bearings. I've
They
only done it once, and I didn't like it.
they should never stop making a master, dude. They should never stop making. They should actually bring that freaking wheel back.
Well, they what happened was, so the Master became the Blitz, dude.
The
That's what
Blitz.
really was it, because it was a 134 volt. So the Master, the Apex, and the Blitz were all at the Master V4. Okay, guys, the
Mm-hmm.
Blitz and the Apex, all 134 volt wheels were out at the same fucking time.
Yeah.
So it's basically the Blitz is just the Master, all
And then
dolled up with the LEDs and waterproofing and shit like that. But it's a lighter wheel, but it's basically the guts of a Master.
Then we had what well, I don't know what else they have now.
Yeah.
The race.
That forcing that fucking video. You seen the video, right, where I chased the fucking dude?
Yeah,
I
dude.
wish
I was
I
out.
would have had the whole fucking video, dude. Because
Dude,
I
I
didn't
was
pull it out
laughing at
till
one.
like the very end of the video of the chase, right? But I had that dude run 5 stop signs and 3 lights. I was gonna beat his ass, dude. I'm just gonna be honest with you, right? I was gonna slap the shit out of him a little bit.
Just to slap him silly a little
Yeah,
bit.
just give him a couple backhands and shit. Tell him, who the fuck you think you're trying to run over, dumb fuck? Because he tried to run me over, dude.
Dude,
And that's what really, like, you trying to kill me, dude? You know who the fuck you're fucking with? Like, if you try to kill me, the worst person that you've ever met will come out of me.
You don't want that.
Yeah.
You don't want that. I had someone pull up next to me one day, and I was moving
man.
I was moving pretty good too. And there was someone in the back seat, and they just yelled out the window to startle me, dude. And they were close too. You understand what I mean? It wasn't like, yeah.
Oh shit.
I'm like, people are stupid, man.
I know, it trips me out how they don't get it in their head. Like, you're on a fucking tire, basically, dude. They're in a
I was on my
Tesla.
I was on my Tesla at the time. If I'd have had the links, I could have caught him at the light. If I had my links. I could have caught him at the light.
Were you to chase him? Would you chase him?
If he was stop at the light, I probably
I chased this motherfucker 4 miles, dude.
Dude, that's funny, man.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
And I had people rooting for me, like, go get him.
That's hilarious, bro. That's hilarious. Oh, we got the bones in the house.
What's up, Eli? You ready for Hey, we got me, you, Eli, Roger here. Hey, we're getting that house, guys. 5-bedroom house, a bedroom with a pool, man. Raj said he's jumping from the 2nd floor into the pool. I don't know how he's doing it.
If it's not a bad jump, I would do it.
Hey, he's gonna do it on a EUC too.
I know, right? Backflip. You gotta use the which one's the waterproof one? The what was it really what? The A2 or the the Falcon A2 and a Falcon Pro?
No, the A2 is the one that they rode in the fucking water and you didn't even see the wheel and they came back out with it.
They submarined
That was
it,
the
dude.
A2, and they did that with the Falcon also.
Yeah.
But
yes,
the A2 was you know what? The A2 was sad, man, because they had more potential of making such a better wheel with that. Because the waterproofing was great, right? Mm-hmm. And guess what? It was all metal casing. There was no fucking plastic on this thing, dude.
No plastic on that thing.
But then Marty gets fucking hurt, and everybody's like, oh, shit.
That's where the wheel got the name the Assassin Wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bones is saying the regular streets out there have 4 lanes. Yeah, California's crazy with their highways. Yeah, Australia's kind of strict, dude. It's just again, it's just overreach, man. It's like they got more important things to worry about what's going on than a freaking electric unicycle and an e-bike, dude. Really,
They're getting goofy, man. But
they
like I
ban.
said, like I think what it is, dude, is this is what it is. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think they're throwing some really goofy laws to see if they stick and if we do anything about it or not. I really think that sometimes. So
No,
these
it is.
rules
If
and
people
laws
don't,
that you guys are getting
if people don't,
for, you
yeah,
guys need to fucking do something about it. Get some news people. Like I keep telling you guys, we need to unite. We need to get news people on our sides and politicians on our side. So if
if
you guys can write
people,
to your governor, whatever, do what you got to do, man.
if people don't say anything, they just gonna do anything, and
Yeah.
it's like,
They're gonna say, oh, they're gonna be like, oh, okay, they're happy with these rules, cool.
dude, do
But
you
if you're
know
like,
how
hey,
many
what are you
thousands of
fucking
votes that
nuts?
is, dude? Between cyclists and cyclists need to get in there too because they're next. But cyclists and e-bike, all the people. Do you know how many thousands of votes that is? That's a lot of votes, dude.
What did I say? How many billions of dollars it was that they
It
had
was
in
a
EUC
lot.
sales?
It was a
Yeah,
lot.
I looked it up and I put it on our talk that we do the Rebel talk, you know, and it was several $billion that we get in taxes off of EUCs a year, guys, or
Later,
sales,
Raj.
whatever, right? But
Yeah,
still, I
dude.
mean, billions of dollars, dude. You know what I mean?
Billions.
That's crazy. Off of
Later, Raj.
EUC sales.
Sorry. Yeah,
We're
Raj
jumping
took
out,
off.
got some things
Yeah,
to
that was
do.
like an hour ago, dude. I'm so sorry.
All
I'm
right,
so
man.
sorry,
Love
man.
you, Raj, man. Yeah, I'm
Later,
gonna
bro.
send you some houses. I got a couple more. Let me know what you think, dude. And I can't wait, man. The ABS is gonna be good, man. We're gonna queue it up. We're gonna
Dude,
get
that's what
down,
I
dog.
want to. That's what I
Hey,
want a K truck for, man. Just you throw your EECs in the back. Oh, dude, are you kidding me? I would love that.
yeah, yeah. I'm bringing some stuff from Mexico too, Bone, so we could get down, dude.
A lot of people
It's
use
called tequila.
Oh, dude, I'm not. I'm just
Hey,
coming.
man, you can have a sip, man. Don't hurt you.
Nah, dude.
A
I'm
little
done.
sip won't hurt. A little sip won't hurt you. Little.
Yeah,
Just
man.
keep
I've
your tongue in
always
there a little
see
bit. Ah,
Ruben's videos. Nah, I'm good, man. Yeah, like I said, man. It's the dude. It's the way.
yeah.
It's the transportation of the. I hate saying the future, but it's true. It is.
Hey, you know,
They
you ever heard that song where I think uh it's fucking Dr. Dre. Remember where it says smoke weed every day, right? So ride EUCs every
every
day.
day, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
I'm gonna have to use this. I'll give you a shout out, Ruben. I'm gonna use this. 95% of people have no clue. That's gonna be a title on one of my videos coming up because they
I
have
like
no
that.
idea.
That does make sense. I
That's
agree.
catchy.
Yeah, they don't have a clue, bro. It's like I've jumped out of a plane before, you know. I've done a lot of crazy shit in my life, and this is the funnest shit I've
It
done in my
is.
entire life,
I've
dude.
done a lot of stuff, dude. I've done a lot of stuff, and this is the most. This is the most fun I've had in my life doing this stuff. Ronnie
Yeah.
Fast is
I mean, look at
20%
our
skill.
friendship would have never started.
Now
This,
you were
yeah,
coming
me
to
and you would have never
you
mingled.
you were coming to kick my ass, bro.
No,
I don't know
but
about
like,
that.
hey, look, we're
I
like,
don't
I'm
know
just
about
gonna
that
say, you're one of
sensei,
my
man.
best friends, dude, right now in my life.
Heck yeah, dude. Yeah.
And
We
like,
get along well.
I look forward to talking to you and doing these shows with you and all that stuff. And to me, like, EUCs is it's like Johnny Go Broom. Look, I know I'm not him, but you know, I love the guy, and I invited him to ABS also. But hey, Johnny Go Broom, like, I wasn't that bad. I don't know how he was, but there's some people that are in addiction and in alcoholism and all that shit. And this saved this dude's life, man.
Yeah.
So like EUCs, like they have a place. We got to fight for our right,
To party like the Beastie Boys.
right, or something, right?
Yeah. Fight for your right to party. Yeah,
Yeah.
100%, dude. It's riding UCs. This is Christian Mock. Riding UCs is not all about speed. Like I said, I'm not a speed rider. I'm just a cruise rider, and dude, I have a good time.
Let's say you're stressed out from work. You jump on your EC. What happens when you ride?
All that stuff goes away.
Exactly. So
People
it's
don't realize that though.
therapeutic. So I feel we need to sue the fucking government for taking our therapeutic fucking devices away. Just like they got fucking therapeutic fucking dogs, right? This is
Mm-hmm.
my. I don't even know what the fuck they call them. Companion dog.
Yeah.
This is my
Yeah.
companion dog. I'm taking to
Hey,
the restaurant.
you don't even have to
And I'm gonna
feed it.
sit with him. Hey, but my wife's allergic. It doesn't matter. It's my companion dog. You're gonna take it and you're gonna just
Yeah.
deal with it. It's my companion dog. Hey, it's
Yeah.
my companion fucking EUC, dude. I need it, dude.
Exactly.
If I don't have it,
Exactly.
I might want to fucking off myself. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, damn,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
I got
Yeah. I get it.
PTSD or whatever from gangbanging
PSCD.
my whole fucking life, dude. I need this shit. If I don't have this, I'm gonna
Dude,
go fucking nuts.
it's therapy for a lot of
It
people.
it is. It
It
really
is.
is.
It is.
It's
It
a
is.
stress reliever for a
It
lot
is.
of us.
Dell, you're 100% right. A lot of people don't understand. Tesla gets all their batteries from BYD. They do. People don't understand that, dude. They don't want the BYD cars over here in America. They won't let them come over here.
Yeah, no, they're in Mexico. You can buy them.
I
They got
should buy one
big
and bring in
ass
a
truck,
truck.
dude. That looks like a Silverado.
And the
It
prices are way
literally looks
better.
like a Silverado, but electric, dude. That BYD does.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
but
that's
one of their cars, I was telling you in Tijuana, one of their car batteries lit up and it
mm-hmm.
lit three other
Mm-hmm.
cars that were next to it that were also BYD. So there was like 4 electric cars and on fire. You know what that looks like? It's insane.
Yeah, that's one thing, and I think that is the biggest. If you watch my videos, and this is something where, like, by going to the track, that's why I'm looking forward to going to AVS. And I was doing it at Oakland Valley Race Park. I don't, if you know, I don't lean far out over the wheel, dude. I don't, because
I'm
back in the
starting
day,
to.
you
I'm
had,
starting to lean pretty
and
hard.
dude, the thing is, if you want to race and you want to be competitive, you got to get your body out over the wheel. And
Yeah.
yeah, and I never really did that because I was always saying if the wheel cuts out, man, I'm not looking to be going face first down. But if you want to be competitive, you got to get your body and your hips out over the wheel because it's like the wheel's constantly trying to catch you anyway. So but anyway.
You don't get therapeutic from riding your bike? Come on, dude.
Oh, dude, if I had a motorcycle, dude, I would find a
And you're
stripper.
not
That's why I
riding
don't
that
need one.
motherfucker fast enough, Mars. You gotta ride it a little faster, and the therapeutic will exceed after 100 miles per hour. You'll feel it, trust me.
Queensland, dude. You guys need to get just anybody and everybody. I don't care if you get as many e-bikes and things together, even regular bikes, and you just crowd up the freaking streets. We're just gonna ride.
Kirsten Mock. Queensland is a state.
Mm-hmm.
State of mind. I'm in the Kingland. I'm in the Kingland.
The trade will be registering your wheel and playing. What's up paying these fees, which I don't mind. See, the thing with paying the fees, to me, it's like with the subways in New York City, right? Oh, we gotta up the charges. We're gonna up the fares. We're gonna fix the subways. We're gonna do it. They don't fix nothing. Train service is bad. You know. Next, the following year, oh yeah, we got it, and everything just keeps going up and up and up and up. And once they start making people with these fees, it's going to start one thing, and all of a sudden, it's just going to go up every freaking year before it's just going to. It's like the fees are going to outweigh the freaking service, if that makes any sense. That's what they're just looking to make money, and it's not a. And one thing I want to say to people: these are not fees; it's a tax.
It's a way
Just
of
like
collecting fucking
yeah,
money.
it's
That's all it really
people.
is.
Same thing with a toll. A toll is not a toll; it's a tax. Why should you pay money for roads that you already pay for?
Yeah,
To drive on.
isn't that
We already.
bullshit?
It's a tax, dude. It's not a
Wow.
toll. It's not a toll. You already pay
Like we
money
didn't
for
get
that
enough
crap.
money for this area. All right, fucking throw a toll. We'll get it there somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of agree with Bones because remember what I told you. What I said.
Yeah.
I kind of want insurance because and then that's just that. But let's say I fucking hit somebody and I don't want to kill nobody. Let's say I'm going 55 and some little kid runs out and I fucking hit him and
Right.
and he ends up fucking hurt. If
I'm
I have
not.
insurance, my insurance is going to cover his medical shit. But
Well,
if I don't
dude.
have insurance, guess who's going to be covering it? My fucking
Yeah.
my
your
wallet
pocket,
is.
your pocket. My thing is with
Exactly. So that
insurance.
it protects me, not just that person. That's why I think it's a good thing. Some people don't, but
Well,
like I
my,
said,
my
I have
thing with
a different
insurance.
opinion on this one.
No, my thing with insurance, if it's fair, you know what I mean? And it's like the way they have insurance in America, it's not fair. You have dental, you have eye insurance, auto insurance, motorcycle insurance, renter's insurance.
Yeah.
If you're already paying for auto insurance, why can't that cover if you're riding a bicycle or something? You understand? I don't think that everything has to be separate. It's getting to the point where people only have money to pay their freaking bills and they just keep
I,
adding.
I
So,
keep I keep thinking like what I had told you. I think they have this insurance, and I think Allstate's the one that has it, uh, where they cover the individual. So you can literally drive my car, drive Bones' car, Roger's car, and your insurance will cover you while you're driving those vehicles.
yeah, that's
So
how it
why
should
can't
be,
we just
man.
insure the human being? You know, why can't we just insure the person?
Exactly. And it's dudes, and I hate to say it, but insurance is one of the biggest freaking scams because when you need it, they won't. Dude, think about the people that pay flood insurance, and then the house is flood, then the insurance company is abandoned, or you take and you pay insurance on your house for fire insurance. You know, your house
Yeah,
burns down, and then they don't want to pay your money. You pay 50 years on the insurance, and then 1 year it happens, and then they don't want to pay you. It's a freaking scam. It's like a Ponzi scheme, dude.
yeah, it's a trap.
It is.
Yeah,
It's the same thing.
Melbourne, huh?
It was
Mars
just
lives in Melbourne.
yeah, dude. It was
Hey,
the
well,
same thing.
if you want to be Mexican like me, Mars, come down to Mexico. I live in Tecate. I live in Mexico. So you guys come on here. I'll turn
We're
you and
gonna.
Dale into full Mexicans. We'll start a trio. He'll write
Oh,
the link says. I'll write the link says. You write that
yeah,
new Yamaha. We'll
that
travel
is funny,
Mexico.
bro. That is too funny. Yes, yeah, dude. Idiocracy was freaking hilarious, guys. Watch that
Always.
movie. Watch that freaking movie, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna watch it.
Downsizing was funny too.
I watched part of it.
It's good. Oh, we
Yeah,
got slow.
downsizing was cool,
Yeah, slow Joe.
but
What's
it was
happening,
fucked
brother?
up how his wife left him.
Yep.
I'm like, damn, dude, hey, you shrunk me to fucking the size of an ant. Now you leave me? You fucking.
Dude, I thought I was almost done. Oh shoot, let me keep cranking through these real fast.
What up? What up, Joe?
Joe's in the house. Yeah, what is that? Moped insurance is like yeah, if they keep it like $100, I could say okay.
I would even
But
pay 150. I'll pay
yeah,
150.
but once they start trying to, you're gonna pay like $600 a year, and dude, I don't put it past any of these politicians because they say one thing and they do the complete opposite on a lot of stuff, dude. They always raising the prices up on something.
Hey, look what he's saying. Moped insurance is $100 a year.
What's that riding reckless thing? Yeah, dude, we just got to be careful out here, man. Registry license plates. Yeah, dude. I don't know, man. They got to come up. Like I said, I give DeSantis credit. I said that before. He was one of the few that had the guts to say, "Hey, I'm not down with this. I'm going to veto it. Let's get something better." That's what they need. They need more people like that, man.
Yeah, you're right. You like that is wrong. They do that shit in LA. They do it in the Bay too, and I've heard they do it up in Sacktown too, dude. Up in Sacramento.
Yeah, he had trouble with his V12s. Slow Joe. Like I said, man, that T4 punches above its weight class, man. It's a solid wheel, man. It is. Dude, I've been telling people
Chance fucking used it, remember?
Dude, Chance beat the crap
And
out
he
of that.
fucking
And that,
off-roaded with that
dude,
damn thing.
and that wasn't even a T4 Pro. That was the original T4. It is. It's a mini master.
It is. It looks just like it.
It's a mini. If I'm not mistaken, it had one of the boards from one of the masters. I'm not sure which one was in there, if it was the V2 or the V3, but it had one of those boards in it. It's a mini master, and they could have made that wheel faster, dude, if they wanted.
Can you imagine if you took a T4 and you took the guts out and you threw a master V4 fucking guts in there?
Dude, you could do it.
And you just kept that wheel at that size?
Dude, you keep that 1800 watt hour battery in that thing? Dude, that would be a ripper, man.
That would be a ripper.
That would be. It would be like a It would be almost like what's that daggone that small
What's
wheel? The
20,000 kilometers in miles?
that has to
Come on, you gotta
be,
talk to us in miles.
dude. That has to be at least 12,000
We're
miles.
in the
10.
U.S. still.
It has to be at least 10.
I say
Yeah,
it's about 11,000 to 12,000 miles.
yeah. It has to be. Maybe yeah. About I would
That's a
say
lot of fucking miles there.
it's a lot of miles, dude.
And you
Yeah.
got 4,000 on the S already? Holy moly, dude.
Wow, that's crazy. Dell rides a lot though. EX30. EX30 is a good wheel. You know basically what the EX30, you know what the new EX30 is, and people haven't put it together yet. Basically, the freaking race is like a hopped up EX30, dude. It has that nice, small, compact design with a big effing battery, but it has all that performance in it, man. So if anyone likes the EX30 and you're looking for a race
That was
version
a
of
great
that,
wheel. That was a great wheel.
yeah, yeah, that's all.
They
That's
should have
all
made an EX40. I don't know why they keep going with it.
they should have. But that's where Bergot makes a mistake, man. They had something good, and instead of just getting out the kinks, just to redefine it a little bit, they come out with something completely
Hey,
new and
what
F
wheel
it
were
up.
you telling me was super wide? Was it the Xeno, dude?
They said it was wide. He was measuring it, but I think it's actually less than what the dude was saying. So I think it's okay. I think it's okay. I think they might have jumped the gun a little bit.
See, that's
But
the
again,
only reason I didn't like the EX30 because of the width. I thought it was fucking wide.
what was the what? That's why I
I
didn't like
like the
the S.
Master better because it was leaner.
I didn't like the S22 because of that. Because S22 man was way too freaking wide. I thought it was. You had to ride it like a
Thanks,
yeah. You
man.
had to ride.
Yeah, make sure you subscribe, man. Anybody
Like,
here, subscribe and put a like, please, man. We'd really appreciate you.
yeah, man.
We
Sub to
appreciate you anyway, but
everybody.
we'll appreciate you a little more.
Sub to everybody. If you see someone in here, a lot of guys have channels. Sub to everybody, man. Like I said, we're all in this thing together, man. Yeah, the EX30 is a great freaking wheel, dude. And yes, Euro, it does. Ronan he makes really good content.
Yeah. Hey,
Yep.
hey, Hero, when we get that house, man, you're welcome to coming through, man. I'm serious, dude. We're gonna have it from the 10th to the 14th, dude. Maybe even a little longer. Maybe I might just go to the 15th. I don't know. But yeah, it's gonna be nice, dude. Come over, dude.
Oh, it's
We'll
winter
have
for
a
them.
fun. We'll have a
It,
fun. Because what we're gonna do is we're gonna have some fucking rides, dude. Like besides ABS, we're gonna do little group ridings. So we can group ride together. Roger's gonna be there, Eli's gonna be there, Sensei and myself's gonna be there. If you want to come through and chill with us, come on through, man.
yeah, I've had cops say stuff to me, but it was never like, hey, we're going to take your wheel. I think one time I was riding, this was during like COVID. We were riding in this park and they had just paved the walkway. And we got stopped twice that day. And this cop comes over and he's like, hey, I don't mind you guys riding, but just stick out to the road and to the bike lane that way because there's too many people in the park. We were like, cool. It was a big dude, big brolic brother. And I was like, yo, man, you want to take it for a ride? He was like, hell no. He's like, I'm not getting on that thing.
Yeah, none of them want it. They ain't
Nah,
got the balls for it.
yeah. But he
But
was cool.
that thing with if you're talking about the news thing, you're with Grillo, man. It's not what you think, dude. Seriously, you guys are gonna get very surprised when you see when it all goes down. It's not what you think. It could have happened to any of us. It was just a fucking crazy fucking cop with a fucking attitude. So you'll see when it all goes down. But nobody wants to end up on the news, dude. You know what I
No,
mean? But you got these little towns. I don't even know how big Rochester
dude.
is. It seems like it's a little town and ain't got shit to do. So like, hey, this
Any
is fucking yearly news, man. You know what I mean?
anything small, they're going to turn into something big. And
Big,
and
yeah,
and
exactly,
again,
dude.
I'm not trying to justify again whatever
No,
happened. Again, I don't know what happened, so I can't really. But dude, you see police chasing down everything, motorcycles,
yeah,
cars. One of this. I watched them chase this older dude on a lawn tractor, dude, like the one you would cut your home lawn with. And the
that's
guy
crazy.
outran him on a lawn tractor. He's cutting through. I guess he knew the area well. He's cutting through people's yards and down alleyways and stuff, and he got away, dude.
What the shit?
And that he was an old guy too. I guess he was like, I'm not. He's like, I'm not pulling over. Yeah, that was funny, dude. That was freaking hilarious. But nah, it could happen to anybody.
Yeah.
Lynx is cool. I always say the Lynx is awesome. Oh, dude, that will always go down as one of the most epic when Tarzan choked that doodle out in New York
I
City,
know,
dude.
dude.
That was funny.
Well, your shit was
Uh,
pretty funny too, man. You got a problem?
oh, that was a good one.
I wish we would have seen all the action, but yeah, next you know, dude's on the fucking ground.
He took yeah, I choked him pretty good.
Sensei became a little fucking crazy there.
I can get a
You
little
lost
nut.
it.
Sometimes you
Nah, but
got
you know
to.
what? The dude was drunk, dude. You know, it's
He
like what I'm
was.
saying, dude. You know, and that's another reason we need insurance because, you know, you get
He
a
was
drunk
100%.
driver. You know, he decides to go. This guy, 20 points.
Yeah, he was definitely. That's when he backed off when I said that. I said, dude, you're slurring your speech, man. I said, you're drunk. You were drinking, weren't you? I can smell it. Then that's when his eyes got like, yeah. And that's when he kind of got tight.
That is pretty crazy, man.
Oh,
I mean,
Dale with the with the tooth. Dale was funny, man.
there's always going to be haters on us, but you know, well,
All
we
the
need to start
time.
educating more and more.
Yep. Oh, you can go. Hey, Mikey can help you. Mikey knows a good down in Mexico. You can get really good dental work in Mexico. People are sleeping on
Yeah,
Mexico.
super cheap. Oh, Dale, you should come here, bro. Bro, I'll get all your fucking teeth done, bro. I mean, you look like fucking Ken from Barbie for less than 4,000. And I'm talking about everything. You're gonna look like a star, dude. And it might even be cheaper depending. You know, I had a friend that had over 8 teeth missing. Okay, he looked fucking crazy, dude. Has all his teeth now. It was about 5,000.
Wow.
Dude was crying too when he fucking was looking in the mirror. He was fucking crying, dude. It's like this is the first time I see all my teeth since I was in my mid-30s, dude. And he's like 60 something, but he did drugs, dude. You know what I mean? He fucking lost his teeth. But
Oh, lost his
yeah,
teeth
you come
because of
down,
that.
Dale, dude. Hey, my niece is a fucking dentist too, dude. She's a little pricey, but she's really good.
She's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good too if you know the people. But you see some people going some places, man, and they coming back, and it's like some people getting their teeth jacked up though too. They look like horse teeth.
Yeah, mine got pretty fucked up, but I mean, I've lost them from fights. I've lost them from drugs and dumb shit I did.
Yeah, I know someone that paid a lot of money to get their teeth done, man.
Yeah, no, dude.
Oh, look at that! They'll cover your flights and everything. That's crazy. All right, I mean in a good way. That's good. All right, guys, we are making our final descent. Make sure your tray tables and seats are in upright position. We'll be landing in about 5 minutes here. I want to thank you guys for flying Sensei and Greenmaster Mike Air this evening. Hope you enjoyed your flight. Weather is a blistering 98 degrees.
Yeah, I'm 62.
Man.
I'm at 62 right now, dude.
Wow, that's comfortable there. I know someone that went to Turkey and got their snags done. Yeah, a lot of people used EUCs to get out of depression, and that's something that you're not going to hear on these freaking news media. You know, the news and stuff. They always try to highlight the bad stuff. That's what they do.
Yeah.
One day I'll learn how to ride a bike, man. One day. That's on there. It's a scam, just me.
And when you ride hard, you ride safe, but is it truly always safe?
Well, I mean, you have to look at the United States. They have insurance on everything. If it's fair, it's one thing. And that's one reason why I disagree with it for the longest time, because a lot of times insurance is not fair. Same thing with auto insurance. You could pay 25 years, and the first time you get in a little accident, they want to drop you or raise your rates through the freaking roof, which is ridiculous. That's what you get insurance for.
That's when you use them up for the shit and then you drop them after, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Yeah, you want to raise my rates? See ya. Wasn't my fucking fault. Hey, look, Dave. This
Dale said
insurance
it.
thing,
Dale
we're
said it
all
good.
gonna
Thanks,
have
bro.
different opinions, dude. I already
Yeah,
see that.
yeah.
Yeah.
But this is a good one. What he said here, Dale said, licensing and registration is the government taking our rights away, and they sell them back to you. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Why can't you just have? Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
I'd rather.
I
Yeah, I
got
was
it.
gonna say, I'd rather the government do that and give me the right to fucking ride hard, and not give me shit about it. I'll pay for it. There's a lot of us that will do that. I'll be like, hey, you know what? Yeah, I'll pay 150 a fucking month. I don't care. I'll pay $1,000 a year.
Mhm.
I don't care. I want to
Right.
ride, and I don't want no one fucking telling me nothing. You know what I mean? But then there's gonna be guys that are like, you're gonna say, hey, dude, it's all bullshit. It's all the government's just trying to
Take
collect money,
away.
which they're gonna
Oh,
collect. Dude.
they're gonna collect.
Yeah.
I don't agree with that
Anything
though.
we do, they're gonna want a little bit of that.
I got to do 12,000 miles. Yep.
That was right.
Yep. Get on. What's that? Get on the bus and make a little. Damn, that was funny, bro. He should go to Mexico, man.
You know, one of my favorite videos you had, Dale, was when I started riding, dude. You were at some fucking park, dude. I think you were on a King song, I want to say. And you're fucking riding, dude, and you're riding backwards, and you're smoking a cigarette, you're drinking fucking beer.
That's when he had that red
That
shirt
was one of
on.
my favorite videos you threw out, dude. That and I don't know what kind of fucking animal you found, and it crawled up your fucking leg, went up your back, and went up to some fucking thing. I forgot what kind of animal that was, but that was pretty cool.
Koala bear, I think. But yeah, that one, he had the red shirt on. He was on that 16X, man, riding with like one leg backwards. Okay, dude, I'll say this, and this will be our last two thoughts on the X-Way and versus the Lynx. Well, I mean, they're both good. The X-Way's nasty. I mean, that's a torque monster. The X-Way I rode, it's a torque monster. I'll take the Lynx for me, but I just think overall quality is better on the Lynx. But you're getting some serious performance out of that freaking X-Way, and it's built well too. I mean, it's pretty tough, the X-Way.
Yeah,
it's pretty tough. But I like the Lynx better.
It was everyone's choice for off-roading for a while.
Mm-hmm. That thing was nasty
for some of the guys, you know.
Yeah, that thing was nasty off-road.
And it's $2,200 right now on at the Gold right now.
Yep.
So you can get it cheap, dude.
Brand spanking new, yeah. You might. No, see, you can't use a code with Bagode. They just come straight. Oh, it was a possum. Okay, I thought it was a koala bear.
It was a possum.
I messed with
What kind of fucking possums you got out in Australia, Dale?
Dude, the possums up here look
that
like
thing
big
looked
rats.
like some kind of wombat or some damn thing, dude. What are you talking about, man?
Dude, forget. Yeah, I thought he had a koala bear at that time. But nah, dude, the possums up here look like big freaking rats.
Man, you guys got some cool possums. Our possums look fucking.
Yeah, they look like big rats.
Looking, dude.
Yeah, they look like big rats.
They're like fucking rats with fangs, dude.
Yeah, and a big old tail on it, like
and you know what's crazy? They won't bite you. You can pick the motherfuckers up, dude.
I'm not picking up.
Yeah, possums are super like chill.
Forget that. I'll leave that one to you. But hey, Mikey, guess what, brother? We have come to the end of the show.
Yeah, we've been on almost 4 hours, dude.
Oh, we got on what time though?
What time is it over there? 2?
It's almost 2.
2 in the morning, guys. That's how much this guy loves you guys. Okay.
It's on
like 10:46. You know, so I don't love you guys fucking much, but he's up till like 2 in the morning for you guys.
I know.
We love you, Sensei. What would we do without you?
All for the love of the game, man.
For the love of EUCs. For the love of EUCs.
Guys, gals. What can we say, Mikey? Man, you want to close us out?
I'm just gonna say, love you guys. I'm glad you guys met up with us. Don't forget, next Sunday we're gonna have the Links people on site. I mean, you know what I mean. So you guys, if you guys want to do an Links and you want to do one, you guys can get on here and ask all those questions on how to convert your Oryx with the links and make an Aura link. So it's next Sunday. We're gonna have them guys on here. It's gonna be really good. I don't know if we'll have the Friday show. It's up to Sensei, but
Yeah,
if not,
we
we'll
had to
just
do it
have the
on
Sunday. But whatever.
right. We had to do it Sunday because of the time difference.
Yeah.
So but it's we're gonna let these guys cook, man. We're gonna let them cook. It's gonna be a great show. And yeah, man, remember guys, love you guys. Get out there, be safe on the road. But the most important thing, you get on your wheel, you ride it like you hate it. You be safe out there, you ride it like you hate it. I'm Sensei Yor.
Green Master Mike.
Hello, good night. And get out there and slap some miles on your wheels.
Right.
Later, y'all.
Right, guy.